business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Sports Center.
I'm Christine Lisi. A key interleague matchups kicked off baseball's return from the All-Star break with the Red Sox on a 10-game winning streak visiting the NL Central leading Cubs. Chicago's up 3-1, bottom 5. After Pittsburgh's T.J. Watt got his big payday, Dallas's Micah Parsons, Cincinnati's Trey Hendrickson, two of the next star pass rushers in line for mega deals themselves. Parsons has made it clear he'll be at Cowboys training camp. Hendrickson said in May he won't suit up for the Bengals under his current contract. ESPN NFL front office insider Mike Tannenbaum.
If I'm Trey Hendrickson, tell me why I'm not worth $41 million. And Cincinnati's answer is I'm not going to be bound by the Pittsburgh Steelers' mistake. And, that's why this is a tough one to see getting done. Like Parsons, to me, that's pretty easy. In his prime, young, just pay the bill and move on. Yeah. Aiden Hutchinson, likewise. This one, to me, it'll be interesting.
Mike Tannenbaum on Unsportsmanlike. Scotty Scheffler tops the leaderboard at 10 under at the Open Championship. WNBA All-Star Weekend tipping off tonight. Skills Challenge, three-point contest. Coverage 8 Eastern on ESPN.
Your summer drink is here. Twisted Tea is a smooth, refreshing, hard iced tea with 5% alcohol, making it the perfect drink to take any day this summer to the next level. Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Matt Moscona.
I'm very important.
After further review.
Say it one more time.
After further review with Matt Moscona.
And here we go.
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio.
Let's ride! Go!
And off we go. Welcome aboard. Glad you're with us. AFR presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. Matt. Shut up, kid. Paul O'Neill.
They're chanting Paul O'Neill's name.
And Mr. Toby Tom, play. All right, we're here. Glad you are as well. Get out there. Make it a good one. Happy Friday, y'all. Ton to do. Theriot's here in 1 hour. Some baseball transfer portal ads. We are giving away tickets to UFC 318. We are giving away $10,000 cash. We got a lot to do. Let us begin as we do every single day.
It's time to pop the top on another edition of AFR with Bud Light. Drink easy.
Glad to be back from SEC Football Media Days. It's a busy week. It's a 4-day avalanche. I love having the football content smack dab in the middle of July. And for me, it's always a thing where, as I've explained before, I go to Media Days with a very deep understanding of LSU's team, its roster, its circumstance, and a surface level understanding of the other now 15 members of the league. Come out of SEC Media Days with a much deeper understanding of the other 15 members of the league. And with that, I feel like I'm better prepared to make certain projections for the season. Well, today, on this Friday, the members of the media, their ballots cast for preseason All-SEC, and the projected champion, order of finish, etc., are all unveiled. And that did, in fact, happen. Now, I would like to throw out this caveat before I tell you what the media projected. Since 1992, I don't math very well, but this press release tells me that's been 33 years. In 33 years, the media has correctly predicted the champion 10 times. 33 years, they've correctly predicted the champion 10 times. Now, it doesn't mean there's a bunch of dummies that don't know anything about football. It means there's a lot of context still to be added from the middle of July until the start of the football season. But also, who is credentialed? Now, I'm not going to bury the lead. The media picked Texas to win it, Georgia second, Alabama third, LSU fourth. Others that received votes to win the league, South Carolina, Oklahoma, Vanderbilt got 2. Florida got 2. Tennessee, Ole Miss, and Auburn got 1 apiece. Those are the schools that got votes to win the league. Texas led the way with 96 votes. Georgia, 44. Alabama, 29. LSU, 20. Muse, do me a favor. Add these numbers real quick for me and tell me how many votes that is. Look, it's on my screen right there. Just add that number. Tell me how many votes. Just tell me what that number is. You can see them? Yep. Do that and just tell me how many votes that is. So for a lot of years, this thing was held in Hoover. Because it was in Hoover, you had an abundance of Alabama media. Makes sense, right? All the TV stations and newspapers and radio hosts and then later bloggers and podcasters who covered Alabama who live in the state, they could make it very easily. They could get credentialed. They make it easy. 1 second. How many?
204.
204. Okay, thank you. I'm explaining that in a second. So you had an abundance of Alabama media who knew their schools, Bama and Auburn, very well. So you always saw a heavy lean to Bama. This year, it was in Atlanta, but there was a crazy amount of Texas media there. My guess is Arch, number one, because they just haven't had a lot of access to Arch, and now he's going to be the starter, and he was there. And I think everyone thinks Texas is going to be really good, so there's a lot of interest, so a lot of Texas media was there. A crazy amount. There were, I was told, about 1,100 credentialed media members. All 1,100 got a ballot. All 1,100 people got to vote on the preseason order of finish and the first, second, third team All-SEC preseason. As Muse just told us, 204 votes. That means 20% of the attendees bothered to cast a ballot. I will tell you, I forgot. I didn't cast my ballot. Hunt told me he forgot to cast his as well. We were in the Uber to the airport last night, and Hester told me he hadn't done his yet. And as I later looked back, it was 6 Eastern was the deadline. I don't think Hester cast his either. I don't think Rivers did. She was credentialed. So you see my point? Like, it is a very small margin of people who actually attended that event that cast their ballot. So all that to say, don't make anything of this. It's a senseless exercise that people largely don't even participate in. I will say this. And by the way, this projected order finish is also indicative of how lazy people are. Lazy and unwilling to learn or expand what they know about their teams. For example, Missouri, in the projected order of finish, was picked 12th. So the projected order of finish from the media was Texas, Georgia, Bama, LSU. We talked about that. Then South Carolina, Florida, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Auburn, Missouri 12th. Then Vandy, Arkansas, Kentucky, and Mississippi State. Y'all, you realize Missouri won 10 games a year ago? Quietest 10-win team ever. The other thing is, look at the schedule, what Missouri has this year. Have you bothered to look? Because I'm going to guess all the people that voted didn't even bother to look at it. You ready? Muse, give me some feedback on this schedule if you haven't looked at it. They open up with Central Arkansas.
Yeah, it's a dub.
They open up against Kansas.
That's a dub.
UL Lafayette.
Dub.
South Carolina, who, by the way, they beat South Carolina all the time.
Yeah, they did. That's at home, right? Missouri's got that at home?
Missouri's first 6 games are at home. They don't go on the road until October the 18th against Auburn.
I think Missouri can win that game at home.
6 straight at home.
I think they can win that game at home.
Then they play UMass.
Yeah, it's a win.
Then they play Alabama at home.
That's a loss.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm
not asking your opinion. I kind of am.
I would say you said give feedback.
I'm just asking an overview. Then they go to Auburn, to Vandy, home against A&M, home against Mississippi State, at Oklahoma, at Arkansas, who they always beat. You have 4 losses on that schedule?
No.
Yeah, me either. But the media picked them 12th because nobody bothers to actually. I'm not sitting here pumping Missouri. I don't know if Bo Prabula is going to be any good, the Penn State transfer. I'm just telling you, they could have me playing running back and win 8 games on that schedule. Like it's a joke. But people don't pay attention to it. Which brings me to the point, because this isn't a Missouri show, it brings me to the point that I'm going to make about LSU. For the first time since 2016, I'm picking LSU to win the SEC. And you could say, there goes Scone, giant homer. I just told you it's the first time in nearly a decade that I picked LSU to win the SEC. I didn't pick them to win the SEC in 2019. I did what, for years, what was the right thing to do. I just gave Nick Saban the benefit of the doubt. Except for the years where it felt like Georgia was the team to beat. I always picked Saban in Alabama. There was one year when all of us stupidly picked Auburn because Jeremy Johnson showed flashes in like one game. And we thought he was going to be great, and then Auburn went like 2-10. They were off, or 3-9, whatever it was. Point is, I came out of this week at SEC Media Days with a very strong feeling that there is no certainty. There is no team that is clearly, in the consensus opinion of everyone, the best team. Even Texas, who's picked to win the league by the 200 people that bothered to vote, which, by the way, didn't I say at the beginning, there was an overwhelming majority of Texas media there? Texas has a new quarterback. I don't care what his last name is. Texas is replacing 4 starters on the offensive line. Texas is replacing their top 2 running backs, and they lost a ton of talent on defense. Now, they've recruited well. They did well in the portal, and they will have a talented roster. And I think Arch Manning's going to be really good. But they have questions. Georgia was 15th in the SEC in rushing offense a year ago. Georgia was 30th in total defense, a dramatic fall after 3 straight years in the top 5. Georgia has a new quarterback who I don't think is very good. Like, are we just assuming Georgia's going to be awesome? I'm not. By the way, 54% of their roster first or second year players. They're super young. Alabama. Oh, I'm sorry. Have I not been the guy sitting here since the day Nick Saban retired telling you it's never going to be the same there? They're not going to bottom out. I'm not telling you they're going 6-6, but they're a 9-3. They're a perennial 9-3 football team. That's what Alabama's going to be. I'm supposed to just buy Ty Simpson being great? Ryan Grubb's going to come in and save the day? I mean, isn't Kalen DeBose supposed to be the offensive guru, the guy who, like, he can't function if he doesn't have Ryan Grubb? Get lost. Kick rocks. Kane Womack, the guy who gave up 40 to Vanderbilt, boom, he's just going to figure it out this year and Bama's going to be awesome? No, they're going to lose 3 games. They're going to be a 3-loss team. South Carolina lost their entire 3/4 of their defensive line. An All-American and Nick Emenwari. Like, look at South Carolina and then look at opposite of Missouri, look at their schedule. Same with Florida. You may be really high on DJ Lagway, who, by the way, had comparable stats to Michael Van Buren last year. Look at Florida's schedule. Have you bothered to do it? Have you bothered to look at Florida's schedule? For all the people that are super high on Florida? Florida's football schedule. They open up against Long Island. Congrats, you win that one. After that, they play South Florida at home. You'll probably get that one too. Then they go to LSU, to Miami, home against Texas, at Texas A&M. They're going to rattle off 4 straight losses, maybe 1-3. Then they got State at home. They play Georgia in a neutral site. They'll lose that one. At Kentucky, at Ole Miss, Tennessee, Florida State to finish. Go 2-2 in there, you're 7-5. Florida and South Carolina are 7-5 football teams. The team I think people are sleeping on is Texas A&M. Maybe the best offensive line in college football, 3 great running backs, and a very good defense with Mike Elko. They can Les Miles their way to a 9-3 record, and I think they will. They were 8-5 a year ago. I think this is a strong running team, good defense, going to be boring as hell to watch, but probably wins 9 games. Tennessee, I don't think is going to be very good. Auburn, I don't think is going to be very good. Vandy can probably go 6-6 again. And there's a consensus bottom of the league in whatever order. Arkansas, Kentucky, Mississippi State. But with all those questions, the one school who has a definitive answer at quarterback is LSU. You've got the leading returning passer in college football. You've got a head coach that's been around for 35 years, has won everywhere he's been, and a team that pushed all their chips to the middle in the transfer portal to get better at every level of the defense and add 2 starting offensive linemen and playmakers out at receiver. It will probably take LSU time to gel, and I've said it all week. I do not like LSU in the Clemson game. True road game against you're starting 4 new offensive linemen against maybe the best defensive line in football, a 5th-year senior quarterback at night, at home. That's a brutal start for LSU. Maybe the toughest opener ever. That's not hyperbole. This might be the toughest opener ever. J.D. Pickell was on our show from On 3, picked LSU to lose to Clemson, then win out after that. Like literally not lose another game and go win the national championship. I think LSU, as I sit here today, on Friday, July the 18th, I think they'll lose to Clemson. They'll probably lose one of their road conference games. Ole Miss, Bama, Oklahoma. One of those 3. Go 7-1 in the league, get to Atlanta, play Texas, beat them, and get in the playoff. Then you just see what your playoff draw is like. I'll remind you. Oregon, last year, was undefeated. Only undefeated team. They got a crappy draw. Ohio State got a rematch, beat them in the Rose Bowl. Sucks for you. Happens sometimes in a playoff. Sometimes you get a terrible draw. That happened to Oregon. If it was seeded appropriately and the 1 was playing the 12, which should have happened, they would have advanced and I might have ended up playing for and winning a national championship. Instead, they drew Ohio State. Sucks. That changes this year where it's actually going to be a true seeding 1 through 12. The top 4 will get the byes. But I just look at LSU as the team, as I always say, who has the fewest questions against the most manageable schedule. LSU avoids a back-to-back road conference game at any point in their schedule. If you look at any of whatever you would perceive to be the toughest games on LSU's schedule, they get a relative breather before it. Clemson in the opener. Before they go to Ole Miss, they play Southeastern Louisiana. Before they play Alabama, they get an open date. Before they go on the road to Oklahoma, they get Western Kentucky. You just look up and down LSU's schedule, and it just there are tough games all over the place. I'm not denying that in any way. It's not like Missouri's schedule. There's tough games everywhere. But throughout that schedule, you avoid the back-to-back brutal stretch at any, like we just talked about with Florida. Florida's got a 4-game stretch where I think at best they're 1-3. More likely they're going to be 0-4. It's brutal. LSU avoids that. And you've got the best quarterback in the league. So yeah, for the first time in almost a decade, I'm going to pick LSU to win the SEC and get in the playoff. And I think my surprise, quote-unquote, team that takes a step this year is Texas A&M. I do think they get to 9 wins in the regular season. Now, I will tell you, last year, my team that was the surprise team in the league was Auburn, and they went 5-7. But I did pick a year ago Texas and Georgia to play in the SEC championship. I actually picked them to play 3 times. I picked the regular season, SEC championship, and then again in the playoff. They obviously didn't meet in the playoff, but I did pick them in the SEC championship. So I hit that a year ago. See if I'm right again this year. I think LSU will win the SEC. Give me the best quarterback in the conference with what I think is among the top 3 rosters with very little margin among them with a manageable schedule. I think LSU goes 7-1 in the league, gets to the championship game against Texas, wins it, and gets in the playoff. Let me know your thoughts. All right, it's After Further Review. Show Up and Every Day is brought to you by Bud Light. Drink easy with the great taste of Bud Light, the official beer of AFR. We are giving away a pair of tickets for UFC 318 tomorrow at Smoothie King Center, Poirier Holloway 3, courtesy of Mockler Beverage and Bud Light. Of course, Poirier is a Bud Light advertiser, Bud Light endorser, a Bud Light athlete. So we're proud to stand with Dustin, with the UFC. And, of course, I'll be in that number for UFC 318 tomorrow, fired up for it, and you can be as well. All you have to do is text our show text line, BMF, because Poirier and Holloway are fighting for the BMF title tomorrow. Text the 3 letters, BMF, to our show text line, and you're entered. We'll draw in 1 hour and 11 minutes from right now at the bottom of hour 2. Again, text 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. Just text BMF. That's all I got to do. Just those 3 letters, BMF, to 225-396-4400, and you're entered to win a pair of tickets to UFC 318, courtesy of Mockler Beverage and Bud Light, the official beer of the UFC. All right, it's AFR. Stay here.
After further review.
GLO, glowresources.com, complete employer solutions. You're a business owner. You want to be more efficient? Glow Resources can help you do it. The easiest way, the best way for you to maximize productivity and efficiency is having the right people. The right people who are competent and capable of doing the job that you need them to do and can do so effectively and efficiently. If you're struggling to find the right people that show up on time, that work hard, that get the job done right, you need Glow Resources. So I'm not talking to you if you're an employee. They're not a temp staffing agency. Don't call them. Glow Resources works for you, the business owner, the HR manager, the hiring manager, the operations manager. If you're the person responsible for getting the right people in your organization, Glow Resources can help with a 96% success rate. Check them out online, GLO, glowresources.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary, for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected, supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
Parish Construction and Roofing. This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs. From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe. My whole team on wildin'.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service
after further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
I'm glad you're rolling along with us here. So we have 2 giant giveaways today. Again, bottom of hour 2, we're giving away the UFC 318 tickets. Also, in hour 3 with Theriot here, we're going to give away $10,000. You've heard us promoting it for about 6 weeks now. Parish Construction and Roofing, we're giving away $10,000 cash. 3rd time we've done this. It is legitimate. Someone today is winning $10,000 cash. All you have to do is go to the website, parishbuilt.com, parishbuilt.com, and sign up for a free, no-obligation roofing inspection. All the awful weather that came through on Thursday, really pretty much every day because it rains here all the time. Just sign up for a free, no-obligation roofing inspection, and you're entered to win $10,000 cash. Parishbuilt.com, parishbuilt.com. We're drawing in 2 hours. 1 hour for the UFC tickets, 2 hours for the $10,000. Okay. One of the things I told you we're going to talk about throughout this offseason leading up to the NFL year is all of the third-party opinions on the New Orleans Saints. Be it subjective, objective, columnists, front office personnel, coaches, GMs, scouts, all that, then analytics, metrics, everything to paint a picture for what people are projecting for the New Orleans Saints. Las Vegas, the odds makers, have the Saints win total at 5.5, basically thinking they'll fall on either side of that number, 6-11 or 5-12. For whatever it is worth, Pro Football Focus released their projected win totals, and they have the Saints in their metrics at 5.9 wins. So the odds makers have the Saints at 5.5. Pro Football Focus, again, analytics-driven, data-driven, have the Saints at 5.9 wins. Again, I'm not telling you this to poo-poo New Orleans. I'm just telling you this so you have a clear understanding of what people outside of the black and gold ecosystem are saying. And you can throw your hands in the air and say, who cares? I'm fine with that. But as the season progresses, don't come back and say, I didn't tell you. This is what people outside of our little circle corner of the world think about this team. Maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong. Maybe Tyler Shuck is awesome and the Saints go to the playoffs. I don't believe that, but I'm sharing this with you the same way that I did all the Derek Carr stuff for the last 2 years. Every time there was a ranking, a quarterback tier, all of it, I shared them all with you. And Carr routinely was a upper middle tier, lower bottom tier quarterback in the NFL, lower middle tier, upper bottom tier quarterback in the NFL. He was a high teens, low 20s quarterback in the NFL. Still means you're a starting quarterback, you're just not elite. And clearly that proved out over the last 2 years. A lot of people are saying the same thing about this New Orleans Saints team. So Pro Football Focus is the latest to throw that in there. One of the fascinating storylines that's happening right now, as I understand, look, throughout June, most people here were so laser focused on LSU baseball making the run to the national championship. Calendar turns to July, and it's portal and SEC football media days. But look, next week, we're a week away from the New Orleans Saints, less than a week away from the Saints reporting to training camp. They report on July 23rd. One of maybe the biggest storyline between now and then is that Tyler Shuck is still unsigned. Now, he went through rookie minicamp. He went through OTAs. He went through mandatory minicamp. That's awesome. And he's a guy who I'm assuming, as I think many of you are, is going to be the Saints starting quarterback. My feeling generally, I had a lot of South Carolina people ask me this at SEC Media Days. Hey, what do you think about Shuck? About Spencer Rattler, being that he finished at Carolina. And what I pretty consistently say about Rattler is, I like Rattler. The physical ability is obviously there. It's why he was a 5-star. He was projected at one point to be the number 1 pick in the draft. We've seen flashes. But you have a new coach in who's an offensive guy, and they use the 40th pick on a quarterback. I don't think, they know what they had coming in Hainer Rattler. If they felt good about that, I don't think they're using the 40th pick on a quarterback. Because they used that pick on a quarterback, I think they're going to go with their guy. So I think Tyler Shuck is going to be the guy. But it's interesting because Tyler Shuck is still unsigned. Now, I know more likely than not, this is going to get done. Contract holdouts are a thing. It happens in almost every organization. But what's happening right now in the NFL is an oddity because typically, especially under the CBA that was signed back in 2011 that capped rookie contracts, you don't see holdouts among rookies as much anymore because the rookie salaries are capped and there's slot value associated with picks. And so really it's about getting to your second contract. That was part of the CBA that was signed back in 2011. It was after guys like Jamarcus Russell and Sam Bradford signed these record-breaking deals and then it didn't live up to them. That's when the new contract structure happened. So you don't typically see holdouts. You don't see guys negotiating much because there's not much to negotiate with the way the new CBA happened. Well, Jaden Higgins, up into this week, you still had the majority of second-round picks unsigned. Well, Jaden Higgins of the Houston Texans went 34 overall. He was the second pick of round 2. And he signed on May 8th, he signed a 4-year, $11.7 million fully guaranteed deal. Most NFL contracts are not fully guaranteed. That's why you hear, like, we have a signing bonus, and so you hear a dollar amount with X amount of it fully guaranteed, right? So you have to play out the entirety of the contract to collect all that money. Well, Jaden Higgins signed a fully guaranteed deal, so he reset the market and the precedent. So a lot of other prospects are holding out going, I'm not signing unless I get a fully guaranteed deal. So a day after Higgins signed, Carson Schweisner, who's a linebacker who went number 1 pick earlier to the Cleveland Browns, he got a fully guaranteed deal. Well, now Nick Emenwari of the Seahawks, just yesterday, signed a fully guaranteed deal. He was the 35th pick. So you're starting to see these guys around where Shuck was drafted, get these fully guaranteed contracts. So we're looking at Tyler Shuck going, all right, well, Shuck and his representation are, wanting a fully guaranteed contract because that's what guys around him are getting. And the Saints don't really seem very willing to do that as they're staunchly holding out. So the slot value for Tyler Shuck is 4 years, $10.79 million, but he wants the entire thing guaranteed. The Saints don't appear willing to do that. Now, a best case scenario is Tyler Shuck becomes your starter, becomes a really good player, and in a couple of seasons you tear this contract up and you're giving him a new deal. And you have your franchise quarterback in this, the $1 million or so that they're negotiating over, haggling over, is irrelevant. But $1 million is still $1 million. So I understand Tyler Shuck wanting a fully guaranteed deal. I think it's also fundamentally absurd that the NFLPA is so incompetent that when they negotiate, they don't negotiate full contracts, fully guaranteed deals like the NBA and Major League Baseball have. Instead, they're negotiating things like getting rid of drug testing so they can smoke weed and like less practice time. Whatever. I mean, prioritize your money. But I digress. Don't want to go down that path too far. The only reason, and my guess is the Saints understand the importance of having Tyler Shuck there. But you're less than a week away from the start of training camp. And this is a rookie quarterback who needs every single possible rep available. You cannot have Tyler Shuck holding out in training camp and missing practices. I don't care if it's a single practice. He needs them all. I understand he spent 7 years in college. He's 25 years old. He's more veteran, all that stuff just because of the calendar. But he's still an NFL rookie. And this is his first taste of the NFL. And he needs every single rep he can get if you're expecting him week 1 to be your starting quarterback, which I think is going to be the expectation for Tyler Shuck. So, again, I think they're going to get this done because there's going to be urgency. And the clock always sort of necessitates that urgency. When you get closer to the start of camp, if this was Drew Brees, you're not worried about it. Drew Brees doesn't need practice. It's just make sure you got a deal done and he's there in time for game 1. I mean, remember Brett Favre, like at the end of his career, he'd retire, miss all of the preseason, and like the week of the first game, he'd unretire and go play. Okay, well, Brett Favre was playing in the NFL for 20 years. It's no big deal. Same with Aaron Rodgers, missing an entire offseason. Just doesn't matter. Tyler Shuck needs all these reps. So, again, file it away, watch it. But the Saints report on the 23rd, you're talking 5 days from now. You'd love to see this thing get done before then, because if it doesn't, then the advantage starts to sway toward the veteran guy in Spencer Rattler, who's got a year under his belt, who's played in a handful of games already, while Tyler Shuck would then be playing catch-up. So something to watch as the Saints get closer to the start of camp. All right, it's After Further Review. We're brought to you by Shaw Bills Tire and Auto Service, ShawBillsTire.com, with locations all over South Louisiana. If you're taking that final family vacation before the kiddos get back to school, easy, man. Take your vehicle to Shaw Bills. ShawBillsTire.com is where you can schedule service. If you need your oil change, if you need tires, they'll sell you name brand tires at wholesale prices. If your brakes are squeaking, if the check engine light is on, whatever you got going on, our friends at Shaw Bills will do right by you. They treat you like family. It's why they've been around and doing it better than anyone for more than 50 years. ShawBillsTire.com, ShawBillsTire.com. Shaw Bills, where we keep you rolling. All right, y'all, it's After Further Review. Theriot's in studio in 26 minutes from right now. We'll go around the SEC when we come back. Again, next hour, in 56 minutes from right now, we're giving away UFC 318 tickets, courtesy of our friends at Bud Light and Mockler Beverage. All you have to do is text BMF, those three letters, text BMF to our show's text line, 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. Around the SEC next.
After Further Review.
Get Gordon and get it done. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. If you've been injured in an accident, it's not your fault. Do what injured people in our state have done for 3 decades. Get Gordon and get it done. It's vacation time. I saw a great piece of content Gordon put on social. It was describing a scenario that, unfortunately, I think a lot of people have been in. Maybe you're out of state traveling and you get in a wreck. I think he gave the example of, what if you're in the tunnel in Mobile and you get in a wreck? Well, what do? Do you have to be represented by an attorney in Alabama? Can you be represented by someone in Louisiana? Well, at Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys, he explained the whole process, how on their team they do have attorneys that are licensed out of state. They can help, so you can trust someone local to help manage your case out of state. It's that easy. Learn more at the website. Again, if you've been injured in an accident, any kind of accident, it's not your fault. Don't go it alone. You need representation. Do what injured people in our state have done for more than 3 decades. Call Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys at 888-8888, 888-8888. or getgordon.com. Get Gordon and get it done.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
The Windsor Senior Living Community in Mandeville, Louisiana is a beautiful, vibrant apartment community geared toward seniors. They are nestled right in the heart of Mandeville, where seniors live a more carefree lifestyle in spacious apartments with the peace of mind that comes from having a little extra help. Call the Windsor at 985-624-8040 to schedule a lunch and tour. Come see how the Windsor can be your passport to peace of mind.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you.
After Further Review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
He's had a great offseason. I think he kind of addressed and understood what it now means to be an SEC quarterback. I think you never know until you go through it for the first time. And I think now the weekly preparation, the understanding defenses, the truly understanding the package and what it's all about, I think he understands his need to grow in that area. And so he really attacked that this offseason. I think he's really developed, and he's going to be a game changer this year.
That was Mike Elko talking about Marcel Reed. It's interesting because LSU fans got to see the best of Marcel Reed. That's a young man who threw for 1,800 yards a year ago, 15 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. He ran for 547 yards and 7 touchdowns. So there were some dynamic moments, but you also look, the LSU game was a high point. After that, they lost by 24 to South Carolina. They beat New Mexico State. They lost in 4 overtimes to Auburn. They scored just 7 points in their loss to Texas, and then they lost the bowl game as well to Southern Cal. So after the really strong start for Texas A&M and for Marcel Reed, where they got all the way up into the top 10 in the country, it was a faceplant. They lost 4 of their last 5. So that's a fascinating one. And my bet this year, and I may be proven foolish, but my bet this year is sort of on Texas A&M to be able to take that step. They open up with UTSA, then they go Utah State, and week 3 they're at Notre Dame. I know Notre Dame was in the playoff a year ago. A&M beat Notre Dame at Kyle Field last year. Notre Dame beat A&M at Kyle Field last year. Forgive me. This is a return trip. Riley Leonard's not there. The core of that team that played for the championship a year ago, gone for Notre Dame, although Marcus Freeman is recruited very well. That's a night game on NBC Peacock. I think if they get past that one, you look at a situation where they're home against Auburn, who I don't think is going to be very good this year. They're home against Mississippi State, who's going to be very bad. They're home against Florida, which I think it'll be a really good game. But again, that's at home before they go at Arkansas, at LSU, at Missouri. So back-to-back road conference games there. But the LSU one in the middle, they sandwiched around 2 lighter games before they finish against South Carolina at home, Samford, and then they're at Texas. If you get past that Notre Dame game, it's possible you're looking at a team that could be 7-0 before coming to Baton Rouge, or maybe 6-1 coming to Baton Rouge. But you would project A&M likely to be a top 10 team coming to Baton Rouge, provided they can get past Notre Dame. They can win home games against Auburn and Florida. Which those are brand names, marquee names that look really good, but what do those teams really have on their roster this year, and true road games at College Station? So A&M is certainly one to watch, and Marcel Reed could be a real central figure in the SEC race this year. All right, it's After Further Review. We're brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake, championship health partner of LSU Athletics. Really excited about a lot of the stuff we're going to get to tell you about Our Lady of the Lake rolling out, how they're furthering their partnership with LSU Athletics. And yes, Our Lady of the Lake deeply, deeply invested in LSU Athletics. As we learned, the report last week that Our Lady of the Lake has been in conversations about the naming rights of the projected new basketball arena, which would be an amazing commitment. But even more than that, Our Lady of the Lake, their physicians, care for the LSU student athletes, the LSU students, and you and me in our communities. Of course, the Franciscan Missionaries of Our Lady Health System, a multi-state health system with hospitals and clinics taking care of all of our health, from specialists to our general practitioners to the Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital. It's Our Lady of the Lake. Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, together, we roar. All right, it's After Further Review. Do it every day about this time. Let's go around the SEC.
Around the SEC, bringing you the biggest news from the nation's best conference.
Texas A&M! Mike Elko quashed speculation about Bengals rookie Shamar Stewart seeking a return to College Station amid a contract dispute with the Cincinnati Bengals. He was taken first overall, still hasn't signed his contract with Cincinnati, and there was some speculation about Stewart possibly seeking a legal injunction to be able to return to school. Elko said that will not happen. He said, Stewart said he's 100% right, not asking for anything that hasn't been done before, but wants the Bengals to win an argument instead of winning more games. The Bengals want to win an argument instead of winning more games. So despite that dispute, Mike Elko says Shamar Stewart will not return to Texas A&M.
The Georgia Bulldogs.
Blue Ridge, Virginia defensive lineman Valden Stone, who's originally from Sweden. He committed to Georgia over Florida, Nebraska, and Ohio State. 6'3", 316 defensive lineman. He's a composite 4-star, the number 46 overall prospect in the country. Fourth best defensive lineman. Georgia now with 30 commits for 2026.
The Auburn Tigers.
Wilson Zierer, who's a legacy offensive tackle, he's committed to Auburn. He's a 4-star. He's the brother of former Auburn offensive tackle Killian Zierer. 6'6", 290, shows Auburn over Alabama and Florida State. He's the 21st best offensive tackle in the country, the 31st best player in Georgia.
The South Carolina Gamecocks.
Athlete Tristan Lewis has picked South Carolina 2026 class. He is the 12th commitment for South Carolina. He projects as a safety there in Columbia when he gets to campus. 6'3", 200 pounds. He's the 53rd best athlete in the country.
The Florida Gators.
And left-handed pitcher transfer Ernesto Lugo Conchola has committed to Florida. 6'5", 230 out of Division II Northwest Nazarene. Oh, that. Lugo Conchola this past year had a 2.0 ERA over 94 and 2/3 innings pitched with 103 strikeouts. He was the Division II Pitcher of the Year, Division II First Team All-American. He's headed to Florida. All right, there you have it. That is Around the SEC. Friday shows are brought to you by Don Juan Cigar Bar in Town Center. Get on by, get you a premium cigar, great cocktail, unwind, heading into the weekend over at Don Juan Cigar Bar. They do, by the way, also have Bocock Brothers premium cigars over there, the Powerhouse Edition, the LSU baseball cigars. Check them out over at Don Juan Cigar Bar. Okay, y'all, when I got our final break of hour number one, a legend stepping away from the microphone at LSU. We'll get to that. Theriot's here in 15 minutes from right now. We're counting down 45 minutes left until we announce the winner for the pair of tickets to UFC 318, Poirier Holloway 3. All you can do is text BMF, because they're fighting for the BMF title. Text 3 letters, BMF, to 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. We will wrap up hour number one next.
AFR.
All right, y'all. The rain, as of now, is past, and we're heading into what I hope will be a beautiful weather weekend and a great opportunity to get in the garden and just plant something. So get on out and get by Clegg's Nursery. Actually, I'm looking at it. Rain in the forecast, 35% chance on Saturday, but beautiful. Hot and sunny Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, before we get back some rain on Wednesday. So get to Clegg's, get in that garden. Look at their beautiful selection of flowers and plants and trees and shrubs. They got Johnny Naylor seeds there. If you need mulch or soil, bag, or bulk, they got it over at Clegg's Nursery. You need beautiful outdoor decor from outdoor doormats, garden flags, tuned wind chimes, bird feeders, beautiful different accent pieces. And if you're trying to keep the pests away, they can help there as well. Ask about the Aeon Mosquito Barrier. For about $30, you'll keep mosquitoes away 90 days at a time. One place, it's at Clegg's Nursery.
There it is, the extra mile. On the border of expected and extraordinary. For those willing to go further. Like vans customized for work or play. With safety and tech to keep you connected. Supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team. And backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
With bold leadership and a growing population, Louisiana is rewarding excellence, attracting high-value companies, and fueling opportunity. Louisiana is winning now, and the sky is the limit. With every region and industry growing across a beautiful state that's more than a culture, it's a community with a quality of life that's more than satisfying. It's sustainable because the Louisiana you thought you knew is better than ever now. Come home, Louisiana.
Baton Rouge is home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
Wrapping up hour number one, and glad to have you hanging out with us here. SEC Media Days in the rearview mirror. We did talk about the projected order of finish, and the other thing I haven't gotten to from the media poll was the preseason All-SEC team. The biggest surprise here is that Lenora Sellers was the first team preseason All-SEC quarterback. It always perplexes me, but we do just live in this gigantic media echo chamber. Lenora Sellers is a fine player. I think he's a fantastic athlete. He's a big physical dude, and he made some really impressive runs. There was a third down play he made against Clemson with his feet, with that game hanging in the balance, that a lot of people saw, and they're amazed. This is also a dude that in the first half of the season had a 2-to-1 interception to touchdown ratio and threw for about 150 yards a game. This is a guy that led South Carolina to 3 points in a loss to Ole Miss. 3 points. They didn't get in the end zone in a loss to Ole Miss. In that Clemson game, by the way, they scored 17. It was a 17-14 game. It wasn't like it was this avalanche of offense. Garrett Nussmeier was the second team All-SEC quarterback. Caden Durham, Aaron Anderson, also second team. No LSU Tigers on the third team. Defensively, Whit Weeks, first team preseason All-SEC. Harold Perkins, second team preseason All-SEC. That's it. As far as specialists, Barian Brown and Xavion Thomas on the second team. Brown is a return specialist. Thomas is all-purpose. Third team, Xavier Thomas was a third team return specialist. This just further underscores to me how little the league knows about LSU's roster. Because this is a roster that has had turnover, but really less impactful than the turnover has been the additions in the portal. I mean, you return a lot of guys that have been part of 3 straight top 10 recruiting classes, but on top of those, you added 18 dudes that have Power 5 experience. And I just think people in this conference who vote on things like this just don't know that. I told you there was a preponderance of Texas media in Atlanta for SEC Media Days this year, and only 204 people bothered to cast a ballot of the 1,100 credential media members. So I just don't put much into this. And I know I got tweeted earlier, and I shared it on Instagram and Facebook as well, but I shared the side-by-side of Nussmeier and Lenora Sellers, where Nussmeier threw for 4,052 yards, 29 touchdowns, 12 picks. Sellers threw for 25, 34, 18 touchdowns, and 7 picks. So basically, Nussmeier threw for 1,500 yards and 11 more touchdowns than Sellers. And some people are hitting back with, well, look at Lenora Sellers' rushing yards. Okay, even if you add Sellers' rushing total, Nussmeier still accounted for 1,000 yards of more offense than Lenora Sellers and more touchdowns. It's just a thing where people are lazy. They're just lazy and don't take the time to actually look deeply into this and see for themselves instead of just accepting narratives that they read on Twitter. So ultimately, none of this matters. Like preseason all conference, it just doesn't matter a lick. They're going to line up and play games. South Carolina is going to come to Baton Rouge and lose. And when they do, this whole conversation will be flipped on its head. But I'll continue to say Carolina, to me, is a 7-5 football team. I think they're a pretty good team that lost almost their entire defensive line, 2 really good players in their secondary, a great running back in Sanders, and has a really tough schedule. And I think they're staring down the barrel of 7-5. All right, hour number 2. Theriot's here next.
AFR.
Brought to you by Rouse's, the official supermarket of the New Orleans Saints. Rouse's.com. Rouse's.com, celebrating 65 years in business. Rouse's, still family-owned and operated, still expanding from Lake Charles to Orange Beach, points in between, 70-some-odd locations, voted the best supermarket in Baton Rouge, voted the best supermarket in the entire Gulf South. And one of the great things about Rouse's, with their commitment to local, is that when you see Rouse's branded products, you go up and down the aisles at Rouse's, when you see their Rouse's branded products, they go to great lengths to source locally whenever they can. When they can use local Louisiana or Gulf South ingredients, they do. And it's evident in everything they touch. It's Rouse's, the official supermarket of the New Orleans Saints. Rouse's.com. Rouse's.com. Rouse's. This feels like home.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team color, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always, no paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Office Products is a nationally recognized Savin office equipment dealer based right here in Louisiana. Over 100 employees strong, Gulf Coast has the boots on the ground to support all vertical markets, from education, engineering, legal, and finance. With the latest in office technology, from desktop to production segment units, Gulf Coast and Savin have the perfect fit for you. Call 225-756-2644. That's 756-2644 for Gulf Coast Office Products.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Christine Lisi. In the first game, after Major League Baseball's All-Star break, Seiya Suzuki hit a 3-run home run. The Cubs snapped the Red Sox 10-game winning streak 4-1. Bengals with a little more pressure to get a deal done with superstar pass rusher Trey Hendrickson after AFC North rival Pittsburgh made linebacker TJ Watt the highest-paid non-quarterback in the NFL. Negotiations between Hendrickson and the Bengals on a long-term deal have not gone well. Big mistake by the Bengals, says Freddie and Harry co-host Harry Douglas.
You look at the history of the Cincinnati Bengals, and I get it, y'all. They paid T. Higgins, they paid Jamar Chase. But when you have a guy who's had 35 sacks over the last 2 years and was the only bright spot of your defense last year that was 25th in the National Football League, and you have dreams and aspirations of making a Super Bowl and not wasting time for Joe Burrow, Chase, and Higgins, then you need this guy on your defense.
Harry Douglas on Get Up. Scotty Scheffler shot a 7 under 64 and has a one-shot lead going into the weekend at the Open Championship. The Skills Challenge and three-point contest kick off WNBA All-Star Weekend tonight. Coverage gets underway 8 Eastern on ESPN.
Your summer drink is here. Twisted Tea is a smooth, refreshing, hard iced tea with 5% alcohol, making it the perfect drink to take any day this summer to the next level. Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Matt Moscona.
I'm very important.
After further review.
Say one more time.
After further review with Matt Moscona.
And here we go.
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio.
Let's ride!
It's that Louisiana boy, yeah, they call him the riot. Born and raised in the swamps, gonna fight like a tiger. He going beast mode, baby, he a beast though. What you think he supposed to do? You pitch a better reload. Get the point.
After further review, the Riot Radio Hour with Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot, presented by Alpha Customs. Alpha Customs, Prairieville and Lafayette, and online at alphacustoms.net.
Well, how's your week going?
Week was good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, but good. I'm full of good ideas.
Here comes Theriot. The throw, not in time. Scudero delivers, and the Giants lead 4-3 in the 10th.
The wave pool, although probably full of bacteria, flesh-eating parasites, and the occasional turd, provides endless hours of fun. It's not cool to have a 30A sticker on the back of your grocery go-getter. Big fan of the truck.
The Riot Radio Hour.
Hour 2, off we go. Welcome aboard. Glad you're with us, AFR, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. I'm Matt.
This is Shaq O'Neal, and I hate Matt.
Paul O'Neal.
They're chanting Paul O'Neal's name.
You, sir. Hey!
Woo! $10,000 giveaway.
Hey! glad you are as well. Get out there, make it a good one. Yeah,
it's always a great day when I can give away 10 grand, Matt. I am just excited to bless somebody's heart.
1 hour and 26 minutes from right now.
$10,000.
Someone is winning $10,000 cash money. Ching, ching!
Cash
ching,
money.
Ching! How you like me now?
It's in the first time we've done this. This is a real thing. Somebody's about to get 10 jeebers.
Third time we were giving away 10 grand, courtesy of Parish Construction and Roofing. It's easy. Sign up for a free no-obligation roofing inspection. That's it.
That's it.
I mean, and you don't have to be home. It's just permission for us to come get on your roof, walk it, mark it, chalk it, give you a full inspection report. If you got damage, cool. Help you out with it. Yeah. If not, guess what? You have a full-on report for a baseline, so the next time there is a storm, you can reference this to your insurance company and say, hey, look, this was our full report on July the 18th, what it looked like, pictures, blah, blah, blah. So, boom, helps you moving forward. That's
bada boom, bada bing. And
free.
You're also entered in to win 10 grand.
And if you don't win this time,
you're still entered to win next time, which I'm doing this again.
So this is third. So by the way, if you didn't win when we did 5 or 10 the first time, you're still in. Like you're in the pool.
Well, you're in if you let us come do the inspection. If you tried to get sneaky, then you're not in. Okay.
Good point.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're giving away 10 grand, bro. It's a good feeling. I feel good.
Last Friday, you were doing a speaking engagement at
the Grand.
At the Grand in
Point Clear.
Point Clear.
I killed it.
Did you?
Yeah, killed it.
I saw your intro video. It's pretty great.
I killed it. They wouldn't let me play the intro video because it was too long.
It was long. Who did it?
And
I thought they did it for you.
Well, that was made by a friend of mine, but Daniel Lewis.
Yeah,
maybe that.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out.
Shout out, D-Lou.
Yeah, but no, you know why they wouldn't play it? Because I got kicked out of the game.
Oh.
And it was kind of a older, more subdued crowd. I was actually given some instructions. Hey, like, no swearing really. Like, let's keep this thing real vanilla. So
okay.
I did.
Okay. So you were there, and then last Friday, the week before on the 11th, I was out.
Yep.
No. And I was out on the 4th. No, I was out on the 4th. We're all out on the 4th.
Yeah.
I think you were gone on the 11th. I don't remember where you were.
You're at the beach because I hosted that day.
Did I called in?
No.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was back on the 11th.
Okay.
Yeah. I was out the end of June, and then that week of the 4th. I was back last Friday. And then we were at the 4th. So was the 27th the last time we did this? No, and I was out on the 27th. That was the Friday I was on vacation. So the 20th, I believe, would have been the last time. June 20th would have been the last time we'd done this. So 1, 2, 3. It's been a month. It's been 4 weeks since we did the Right Radio Hour. Is everybody out there fiending for it?
It's been a while.
Since I said I'm sorry.
And I missed Paul.
Everything I can remember.
In that time, you had a birthday.
Yeah, had a birthday.
I've got your birthday present.
I had a birthday, and the day of my birth, the anniversary of my birth, we had a meeting at Parish.
And I forgot. I dropped the ball. I was at my house. I forgot. So can I give it to you now?
Nobody at Parish. That's okay. I don't need people to know it's my birthday. It's good. I mean,
and then I got something for you next hour too. But I got something for you now. I'd like to give you this I'd like to give you this present. And this says it is the Fart Dictionary. Okay. And this is by Scott Sorensen. It's the Fart Dictionary. Everybody farts, even movie stars.
Yeah.
Did you know Johnny Depp and Jennifer Aniston both own fart machines? It's a true story.
Fart machines?
Yep.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Ben Franklin even wrote a book titled Fart Proudly.
Oh.
Farts are a real thing. And so what this book is,
That's
Matt,
great.
it's really nice.
Thank you.
It catalogs the type of farts that we, as humans do. Like, for an example, the birth control fart. It's a fart that will rid the area of prospective males willing to father your children.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you can just flip
That's
through
one
it.
for the ladies.
Yeah, that's a lady's
You're
fart.
trying to scare away the fellas.
A hesitant fart, a fart cautiously let go a bit at a time for fear
Of being too loud? Yeah, for sure. I know that one.
Yep.
Probably did that a few times at media days. You don't want to just let it rip, so you just kind of like let it trail a little bit.
Oh, here's a good one. The nativity fart.
Oh.
It's a fart while in the company of barnyard animals.
Oh.
I'm used to like that one.
That doesn't feel like, okay, whatever.
Oh, I like this one.
Okay, let me hear it.
Therefore I am fart. That's a fart at a social function that gets you noticed when you'd have otherwise spent the entire evening gathering no attention whatsoever.
Oh.
Anyway, it's a great book. I want to give you that.
I'll read this with Erica tonight.
Yep.
I've heard that it is actually a fact that if you're willing, like they've done research, like if you're willing to fart in front of your spouse, your significant other, like you're more likely to stay together. It just proves comfort with each other. Look at that. That's a great gift. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Put that right there.
Yep. It's a good read.
It's a good read.
Yeah.
Well, how was your new favorite place on earth, 30A?
Unbelievable. Yeah, 30A.
You moving there?
30A was great. Seaside was great.
So funny that you've just gone completely all the way down the.
I mean, look, it's just that place. I don't know if they're all that way, but that place is great.
Well, no, they're all that good. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful there.
Yeah. So we had a great time, and we're gonna go back before school starts. So that'll be 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're going back.
Can I go?
I'd love for you to come.
Okay. Where are we staying?
We're staying Seaside.
Oh, where?
At one of the houses. We stay at the.
You just get a different house every time.
The one we stayed at last time is where I'm staying there again.
Well, you told me like that one was.
That was the one.
That was the one.
Yeah.
It's right by the big mural on the wall.
Vin Scully.
Yeah. Vin.
It's right by Vin.
Yeah, you're right there.
I call him Vin because I know him.
Yeah. Those who know him can call him Vin. First name basis.
Okay, so I do have a letter. It's not going to take very long, but we had a great event the last few days, and MLB All-Star Game.
Huh.
So, dear celebrity softball games, I watched it. I always do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoever organizes these things and invites the folks needs to be vetted a little bit. Just because you have had a few minutes in the spotlight doesn't mean you should put on a uniform and play a sport. Frankly, I think it's a knock on all the people who played that sport, softball, professionally, and take it seriously to have a bunch of unathletic slobs playing the game that they love. Okay? I've participated in a few of these things. Matter of fact, you and I participated in one together.
Jacques Doucet's celebrity softball game.
Yeah. And I can honestly say I was miserable the entire time.
No, you weren't. Stop it. We had a good time.
Sure, I was a professional baseball player, so I've got a bit of an advantage. But worrying about the mayor of Baton Rouge, who's playing next to me, that his hip bone might fly out the side of his body because he tried to run too fast isn't very comforting. It's not fun.
Rest in peace, Kip Holden.
And he had more fun than anyone.
He did. He loved
at celebrity softball.
Now, the first year you played in that game, you had a few too many Bud Lights before we took the field. You were my starting shortstop, and you definitely fell down trying to catch a fly ball.
I found the beer truck. Too
did.
early. Learned my lesson.
Way too early.
Learned my lesson.
Way too early.
Yeah. So watching that the celebrity softball game, I did not enjoy it. I just like watching the people, but also would like to talk a little bit about the home run derby.
Okay.
I love the home run derby so much.
Okay.
I love homers. I didn't hit a whole lot of homers in my lifetime, but I can tell you that when you connect with the ball, the right spot, and watch it fly over a fence, there isn't a better feeling in the world. There's not a better feeling in the world.
I could think of a few.
Packed house, everybody's screaming. You get one good, it goes over. Man, it's a good feeling. Anyway, so I want to give MLB a shout out for keeping that event awesome. It was great. Once again, I'd love to see Aaron Judge and, I would like to see that. But anyway, it was still an awesome event. And then lastly, the All-Star Game itself. It's the only All-Star event of the three big sporting sports that's still fun to watch. There's something about a best on best that keeps people's eyes glued to the TV. Pitchers take it seriously. At least everybody except for Clayton Kershaw took it seriously. He did not. But the hitters are locked in. And to watch the greatest players of any sport play on the same field at one time and actually play hard, which they do and did, and will continue to, is pretty cool. Well done, Major League Baseball, for continuing to deliver a great all-star event. Sincerely, Ryan.
It's After Further Review, brought to you by South Point Volkswagen, southpointvw.com. New and certified pre-owned in Baton Rouge and online at southpointvw.com. You know, we just went to Media Days, and we drove my Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport to the airport. It was me, Hunt, Hester, and Rivers. There's 4 of us, 4 adult humans. Each of us had a suitcase, and we had the big, giant equipment case and the bag case with the lights in it.
That's a lot.
And we each had our backpacks. It all fit in the back.
Oh, wow.
Of my Cross Sport, which, again, takes out the third row and is shorter. So you're talking about the Atlas, the full-size Atlas. I mean, you could pack like a village back there.
Oh, yeah. Like a clown car.
Check it out. South Point Volkswagen. Manufactured right here in the good old U.S. of A. So you don't have to worry about tariffs. SouthPointVW.com. South Point Volkswagen. What's your direction? All right, it's after further review. We'll do Kick Rocks next. We are giving away 2 tickets, by the way, in 16 minutes. We're giving away 2 tickets to UFC 318.
We're giving away tickets and money today?
Yes. So today we're giving away 2 tickets to UFC 318, and we're giving away $10,000.
What if somebody won both of them?
That would be incredibly lucky. Parish Construction and Roofing, we're giving away $10,000 cash in 1 hour and 15 minutes. All you got to do is sign up for a free no-obligation roofing inspection at parishbuilt.com. Just go to the website. You'll see the prompt is right there, parishbuilt.com, parishbuilt.com. If you want to win the 2 tickets, courtesy of Mockler Beverage and Bud Light, to Poirier, Holloway, the trilogy fight, tomorrow, Smoothie King Center.
Lil Wayne walking him out.
Wayne's walking. I'm going to be there. I'm being that number. Cannot wait to be down there tomorrow. All you got to do is text BMF. They're fighting for the BMF title tomorrow. So text BMF, just those 3 letters, on our text line, 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. This ticket's courtesy of Mockler Beverage and Bud Light. All right, we'll do Kick Rocks next.
AFR.
So just back from Media Days, it's really a reminder in the middle of summer that football is upon us. So it's time to start planning for football season. So you got family or coworkers, colleagues, friends coming in town for a football game and they need a place to stay. You don't want them shacking up at your house. Renaissance, Watermark. Watermark downtown, Renaissance Southtown. The Renaissance, that's where LSU stays Friday before every home football game. Gorgeous, giant, sprawling hotel right there on Bluebonnet across the Mall, Louisiana, Perkins Row. Easy access to I-10. So easy to just jump on I-10 and get into campus on game day. And if you want to stay where the Tigers are staying, remember Renaissance Baton Rouge, book your room. You know it's going to be full on all these home game weekends if it's not already. So get your rooms. You want a different experience? Watermark downtown Baton Rouge's premier hotel property. Easy access just a little ways south on Nicholson into campus. Watermark and the Renaissance.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
With bold leadership and a growing population, Louisiana is rewarding excellence, attracting high-value companies, and fueling opportunity. Louisiana is winning now, and the sky is the limit. With every region and industry growing across a beautiful state that's more than a culture, it's a community with a quality of life that's more than satisfying. It's sustainable because the Louisiana you thought you knew is better than ever now. Come home, Louisiana.
River Parish Contractors has immediate openings for structural steel shop fabricators. Call or text Big Jake today at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com and click on employment. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
At Atmos Energy, our Smart Choice solutions help customers save energy and emissions with rebates up to $500 off high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on
For the review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
What do you think Poirier is going to walk out to tomorrow?
Fireman, probably.
It's got to be a Weezy song, right?
Yeah. I think it's got to be Fireman.
If he's walking him up, it's got to be.
I mean, that's his best walk-up song is the beginning of Fireman. You got that?
Stunt Like My Daddy's awesome, too. I mean, they're all awesome.
Stunt Like My Daddy's great. I mean, that is a... Houston walked out to that when he played at Dunham. He did. True story.
Shout out to Houston Theriot, by the way.
Oh, he's living his best life.
Houston Theriot. So we had Drew's birthday party. So, by the way, today is Drew, my son Drew. Today is his 11th birthday.
Oh, yeah.
So happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Drew.
To the happiest, bravest, strongest little boy you'd ever want to meet in the history of the world.
You're damn right he is.
But Erica always has an absurd birthday party for him. It was last Saturday. And so, because we always do it the week before media days because she doesn't want me gone while she's getting the house ready and everything. I mean, she treats it like the freaking presidential inauguration. It's crazy.
It's unbelievable.
But she wanted the house clean, so we called Parrish. And Parrish, because Parrish does soft wash as well. So we soft washed the roof, the whole house, sidewalk, everything. And Houston and Ben Tilley were the ones that came over, along with Matt Quibido. I don't want to leave Matt out. They did an amazing job. Like, seriously, Erica was like...
It came out good?
Oh, it was awesome.
That's awesome.
I mean, well, if you never soft wash your house, I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll make things look like new. They did an amazing job. So at Parrish, I mean, we do all of it, right? I mean, we do roof repairs, replacements, soft wash, all of it.
Yeah.
But Erica told me Houston Theriot and Ben Tilley worked to the bones, did awesome. And then Houston lost his wallet. And Erica and I were in our yard at dusk.
Yeah.
For a solid half hour, just with Houston just walking up and down the grass, the driveway. Did it fall down the storm drain? Did he leave his truck? It was out back. Where could he have possibly put it down? So it's like a magnet or something that magnetized to the back of his phone.
He's got a magnet, and I told him because we were at dinner at Seaside, and it kept falling off. I'm like, bro, listen, it's not going to stay. So let's get some Gorilla Glue or something. Let's stick it on there.
Gorilla Glue.
It's not going to stay. This is a bad idea. No, Dad, it's good. Seriously.
It's a bad idea.
I said, Hugh, this is not a good idea.
And
2 days, though, he looked for this wallet.
Well, and the thing is, he had an AirTag on it.
He had, yes, the AirTag credit card thing.
So it showed, in theory, where it is. So it kept showing it was at our house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, brother, it ain't at our house. I mean, I respect what the technology is saying, but it ain't here.
Right.
But he found it eventually.
But it was there, though. It was just in his pocket.
You mean the pants that he wore while he was there?
The wallet stayed in his pocket. And so 2 days later...
But his pants were at his house.
No.
He didn't leave his pants at our house.
The pants that he had on at your house when he was walking around, it was showing it was there because it was in his pocket.
But his pants were back at his house, so it should have moved with him.
Yeah, and then it came back with him to your house.
But
it was with him the whole time.
But the next day, he was wearing different pants.
Next day, it didn't show where it was. Last time it showed, it was at your house. So he comes in, chest poked out, found it. It's in my pocket. I'm like,
got it.
Like, you idiot. It was in your pocket.
You know what you can do if you lose your magnet wallet that's in your pocket the whole time? You can kick rocks.
What an idiot.
It's time to kick rocks with Ryan Theriot.
Kick rocks.
Presented by Ruckus. Kick rocks with shoes from Ruckus. Jones Creek Road in Baton Rouge, or go to ruckus103.com.
Tom Brady can kick rocks. That's a standing kick rocks, but this one's
a perpetual kick rock.
Kick rocks.
Did you prepare?
Yeah. Okay, you can kick rocks for being a middle midget.
Kick rocks.
Costing your team 4 points.
I think you can kick a whole bag of rocks for that.
Get on down the road and kick rocks.
Betting odds.
Let's
Betting
go.
odds for the Heisman Trophy winner.
Yep.
Are favoring Arch Manning. I mean, but he's the third-team SEC quarterback. Yep.
Can I just interrupt you real quick? I'm sorry.
Yeah, go.
If you're texting me right now to win the UFC tickets, which we're going to announce after the commercial, and you've already texted me, please stop texting me.
Stop.
Like, you can only register once. Like, your name is only going in one time.
You know what everybody's going to do.
And it's all
now.
alphabetical. Like, you can't do it more than once. So stop texting me if you've already entered.
They're going to keep doing it now.
Well, then I'll delete your name. Stop. If you've texted already, I promise I got you for the UFC tickets. I promise you're in. I have manually ingested every single entry into this Excel spread document. I've got you.
Whatever you do.
If you've texted me already, I promise you.
Don't do it again.
I promise you, I got you. You're in. Stop texting me if you've already done it. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. I was trying to save myself time.
Yeah, no, you're good. So the Arch Manning thing, right? Heisman favorite, but he's the third-team SEC quarterback. So I think that's stupid. That can kick rocks.
Wait, so you're saying he should be first team, or he shouldn't
He's
be?
the Heisman. If he's considered the Heisman favorite, he should be the best quarterback in the SEC. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
I don't know that I agree with that.
Okay. It's fair. Lenora Sellers.
Jeez.
Lenoris Rec-Spec Sellers. All the just brilliant folks over at SEC Media Days think that he's a better quarterback than Garrett Nussmeier. That can kick rocks.
Kick rocks.
I mean, dude.
Go
ahead.
I know this preseason. I get it. It's preseason. But when I was reading through all this stuff, I think people are voting. They're trolling us is what I think's happening. That's what I think's going on.
Talked about it last hour. There were 1,100 credential media members. 204 submitted a ballot. I didn't do mine. Hunt didn't do his. Like, it's just not a thing that people there actually take seriously, and it's evidenced by this. And there was a ton of Texas media there as well. That Texas was picked to win the league, which it might have been anyway.
Yeah.
But the Lenora Sellers thing is just a joke.
That is so stupid. And so that can kick rocks.
They're going 7-5.
Get on down the road and kick rocks.
And lastly, Matt, I really don't know who's at fault here.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to tell the Cincinnati Bengals to kick rocks for not signing Shamar Stewart just yet.
Okay.
And then part of me wants to tell Stewart to kick rocks for not signing with the Bengals yet. So, I think maybe both of them can kick rocks.
Kick rocks.
But a bad look on the players' standpoint for going back to A&M and working out. Now, it did come out today that he's not working out with the team. He's just, there working out. So I don't really know what to think about that. But also bad on the Bengals. If you're going to draft a guy, you do your due diligence. You should know, what it's going to take to sign him. Like that's...
Well, the thing is, there's, in the NFL, like in Major League Baseball, there's slot values associated with the picks, and there's a rookie salary cap as well. Like, rookie picks are capped. So, he really doesn't have much leverage. The only thing, which you're seeing negotiate a lot right now with second-round picks, is more guaranteed money. So there's some second-round picks who are getting fully guaranteed deals, which, never happens.
Wow.
So, that's what Tyler Shuck, the Saints, he hasn't signed his contract yet. He wants a fully guaranteed deal. And Ross Jackson, by the way, at LouisianaSports.net, just texted our group that the pick just I'm looking for, where is it? Anyway, the pick just before Shuck just got a fully guaranteed deal. So basically, the assumption now is Tyler Shuck's going to get a fully guaranteed deal. So anyway, we'll see if it gets all done.
And then first off, I went to Ruckus today. Let me shout out Ruckus.
Shout out Ruckus
for sponsoring this this segment, the Kick Rock segment, for the last, I don't know, they've been doing it for a while. But they got a lot of new stuff over there. Jay and the gang.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We got a lot of new stuff over there.
I couldn't go with y'all today. I wanted to, but I had to get up here and get some work.
They got some new Kobe's, some new SBs are in. Bro, I got a pair of New Balance skate shoes that are sick.
Let me see.
I'm not wearing them.
No.
But I got you a pair too.
You did?
I actually didn't. Well, I did get you a pair. I used your money.
That's okay.
But I got you a pair of shoes.
I told you to. I'm glad you did. I hope you got good ones.
So,
I hope you didn't give me something I already have.
You don't have these. These actually.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I don't know that they're out yet.
Oh, actually. SBs. Okay. Tilly don't like SBs.
I don't think that they're out yet.
Oh.
Actually.
Hey.
Go ahead. Check them out.
We ready?
Yeah. Check them.
Can I get some shoebox opening music, Muse? Give me like.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Like.
What about
Wayne or whatever you
Fireman? Yeah.
Fireman.
Okay, Fireman?
Yeah. Let's do Fireman. It's like you're walking.
Yeah.
Shh.
Dude,
Shoebox
tell you
opening
what.
music.
Yeah, that's
there you go.
something that sets the mood. Air Force Ones could have been good.
I'd have been better. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, being at Media Days, one of the new things, like none of the players wear like dress shoes anymore.
Oh no!
Like nobody's wearing. Whit Weeks wore loafers. Like some will go that look, but nobody's wearing like the brown shirt shoes. Like every kid has like Louis. I mean, like Louis sneakers. I mean, everybody sneakers. Jordans. I mean, it's customs. Everybody. So they sit down with me and they look like.
Yeah. Okay, then.
I'll tell you, the part of packing, which took me the longest,
100%,
was choosing what sneakers I was bringing, because I had to pick the sneakers and then match the outfit to it. And then, like, was I going to go jacket or not? You know, no jacket. All right, here we go. Oh, and they're 13s. You got my size. All right, here we go. Crank that up, Muse. Here. Oh, let's see.
Oh, wait!
What?
Oh, wait!
Don't you even touch that. What? I'm burning my hand touching this fire right here. I'm gonna burn my hand touching this fire right here. Here you go, Paulie, right here. Look at that. I'm gonna burn my hand.
Boom! Boom!
Yeah! Oh! I wish I did. I wish I did.
Boom!
I wish I did have these
Boom!
up at SEC Media Days. That.
Bro, what you think?
I ain't got nothing like it, man.
They're so
That's
nasty.
like a little cheetah Neapolitan ice cream mixed in with some orange sherbet as well. Give me every bit of that. Give me every bit. Can I go back to SEC Media Days tomorrow with these on?
Oh, you'd shut the whole place down.
Shut them down. Awesome. Thank you, bro. Good job.
Yeah. No, thank yourself. Thank yourself.
Thanks to me. All right, it's after further review. Friday show is brought to you by Don Juan Cigar Bar in Town Center. Quick break. We'll come back. We're giving away a pair of tickets to UFC 318, courtesy of Mockler Beverage and Bud Light. Shout out to our partners, of course. Bud Light, the official beer of the UFC. Dustin Poirier is a Bud Light athlete as well. So we're fired up in partnership with them to give away a pair of UFC 318 tickets. We're doing it next on AFR.
AFR.
We're brought to you by Action Industries, proud partner of LSU Athletics. They have been a great partner of LSU Athletics. A big part of LSU Athletics having the success that they have naturally. You need great partners who are invested in the program. And it's a symbiotic relationship, right? The business gets the benefit of the promotion, be associated with LSU, and LSU gets the financial benefit of having great partners that help fund so many of the things they do. And Action Industries this year was right there, lockstep with the Fighting Tigers on their way to national championship number 8. They were
Fighting Tigers.
They were the mound visit sponsor all year. There were a lot of mound visits. So if you were at the box or listening to the game on radio, you heard every mound visit brought to you by Action Industries. Listen, it is still turnaround season right now. So you need someone to bid that turnaround job. Remember our friends at Action Industries. Action, INDINC.com. Action Industries Incorporated. It's Action Industries, proud partner of LSU Athletics.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected. Supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team. And backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
I'm crazy and get baptized. Call me Rambo in that Southside. Straight in school, but in the streets I was baptized. Jail charges back to back, they like go crazy.
As always, shout out Don Juan Cigar Bar in Town Center, title sponsor of our Friday shows all throughout the year. Great to be back in studio after a week in Atlanta for SEC Football Media Days. Really the unofficial start to football season. Next week, on the 23rd, the New Orleans Saints report to camp. So, my goodness, I mean, it is upon us. Then after that, LSU will open up fall camp. They haven't announced the date yet that LSU opens fall camp. We haven't gotten the schedule, but we'll find out soon. In the meantime, we have a little bit of business to take care of. Because today we're doing two awesome things. Number one, Parish Construction and Roofing. We're giving away $10,000. Our third cash giveaway. We're doing it in 53 minutes from right now. Someone is winning $10,000 cash. All you got to do is sign up for a free no-obligation roofing inspection at parishbuilt.com, parishbuilt.com, parishbuilt.com. Go to the website. Do it now. You're entered to win $10,000 cash. Free.
$10,000.
It's free. You don't have to buy anything. It's no purchase necessary. You just got to let us do a roof inspection. That's it. The other thing we're doing is giving away a pair of tickets to UFC 318.
What
we're
else?
doing that right now. Right now. Like this minute. Big thanks to our friends at Mockler Beverage and Bud Light. Of course, Bud Light and Mockler have been great partners of ours now for several years. And they have just so many times come through with awesome opportunities for our audience. With a lot of their connections. We've had College World Series tickets and LSU football tickets and Saints tickets. You might remember we gave away sweet tickets to the Garth Brooks concert at the Superdome. We gave away Taylor Swift sweet tickets, all courtesy of Mockler Beverage and Bud Light. They've been amazing partners of ours, and whenever they have opportunities like this, they've been kind enough to come to me and say, Matt, do you want to do a promotion with your show for your audience? Because they've been so good to us in conjunction. So they did the same thing here with the Poirier Holloway tickets. So they came up with a pair of tickets for UFC 318 Saturday, Smoothie King Center. Dustin Poirier, of course, is a Bud Light athlete. Bud Light, the official beer of the UFC and official beer of AFR. So we're thrilled to be able to do this promotion. So I'm going to hit the wheel. We're going to spin it. We'll do it live on air. Paul, can you see my screen? Okay. You can see if you, I don't know if you want to, well, you want to go back screen or full screen, however you want to do it. I don't know. But it's you'll see every name has been entered into the queue.
Oh, that's a lot.
Every name, there were 300, I'll tell you the exact, it was 329 entries. There are 329 people that entered. So I'm going to click, it's going to spin, and it will spit up a name. And whoever's name pops up, that's who's winning the tickets. Okay? Ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Cheers, everybody. Wheel is spinning. Who is winning a pair of tickets to UFC 318? It is. Where's the name? Tony Theriot! Tony! Congrats to Tony Theriot. Tony Theriot is the winner. Tony Theriot is going to UFC 318 to watch Poirier Holloway for the BMF title, courtesy of Mockler Beverage and Bud Light. Drink easy with the great taste of Bud Light. Congrats to Tony Theriot. He is our winner. He gets a pair of tickets to go see Poirier Holloway.
Nice.
You got to do a Q&A with Dustin the Diamond Poirier, actually over at Mockler.
At Mockler.
That was that last year? When was that?
Yeah, that was, or maybe it was early this year.
Early this year.
Like, yeah, early.
I can't remember. It was something they asked me to do, but I was out of town, or I was leaving town that day. Remember? And
you called and you were like, "Hey, would you go do this?"
That was awesome.
And I'm
You're
like,
actually like, "Tell me what." You're like, "Tell me what."
I'm not the best interview guy. You had to coach me for a lot of years to do interviews, and then when I would ask a good question, and nobody knows this because it wasn't live, I would ask a good question, you would go, "That's good. Good job. Good job, Ryan. Atta boy. Keep working, Ryan."
No, man, it's important. No, you do great.
Yeah.
So what was it like getting to talk to Poirier?
Now, look, it was good. He was very. It was a very easy interview. Great sense of humor. His story is great. Just kind of where he came from, and man, he had a beautiful Rolex too. So I mean, I respected that.
Was it diamond encrusted?
Yeah. I mean, it was the bezeled out. I absolutely.
I mean, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. Of course, if you want a Rolex, you want a diamond. Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry.
He might have got it. He probably got it from there. He
should have.
Yeah, he probably did.
He didn't. You get the next one there.
Yeah.
LMFJ.com. LMFJ.com for Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. It's very natural to be talking about Dustin the Diamond Poirier and segue into talking about Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry, because for 40 years now, Lee Michaels has helped all of Louisiana get engaged. Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Lafayette, Shreveport. 9 locations in all, and they have specialized in creating the Lee Michaels experience. It's making you feel comfortable with your purchase, making her thrilled, you the hero. It's Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry, LMFJ.com. LMFJ.com for Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. Yes, engagement rings, your wedding bands, a beautiful Rolex, or dozens, hundreds of other pieces of amazing jewelry, sure to make you a hero and her thrilled. It's Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry, LMFJ.com. All right, y'all, it is after further review. We're going to wrap up hour number 2 with Ask Ryan when we come back to get your questions in. Again, congrats to Tony Theriot. Tony is the winner of the tickets to see UFC 318 with Dustin Poirier and and Max Holloway, courtesy of Mockler Beverage and Bud Light. So we'll wrap up hour number 2 with Ask Ryan. Get your questions in. Email us, tweet us, or text us in the 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. We got a lot to do still coming up after Ask Ryan. I do want to get into some of the SEC quarterback rankings and what I feel like we know about the quarterbacks coming out of media days. We'll do that coming up at the top of hour number 3. And I also want to talk about what LSU's done in the transfer portal for baseball because while we were gone, the draft happened, and so LSU kind of got gutted. We were expecting to maybe lose 5 or 6 LSU signees. That was sort of the expectation of what LSU would lose, and end up losing 8. So, and then obviously Ethan Fry signing a pro contract as well. Left Jay Johnson a bit of a bind, needing a power bat with Jones and Fry both out of the lineup now. And, boy, they went in the portal and had a few significant ads this week. So we'll talk about that with Theriot as well next hour, and we'll give away $10,000. What a day. I get to give away UFC tickets and $10,000 cash.
10 grand.
10 G's, bro.
10 nothing.
45 minutes from right now, somebody's winning $10,000 cash. Go to parishbuilt.com, parishbuilt.com. All right, quick break. We'll wrap up hour number 2 next.
After further review.
Buying or selling commercial or residential. If you need to sell your home, you need the best. You need Darren James. Go to agent225.com. That's agent225.com for Darren James. Darren James on the Wall Street Journal's Real Trends list, the top 1% of realtors in America. That list came out for this year just about a week or so ago. Darren James all the way up to number 17 in the country on the transaction side. And why that is because there's just nobody better at making you feel like your home is the most important home sale in the world than Darren James. You can log on to agent225.com. Darren often says to me like he wants to put himself out of business. He wants to make you so educated, so informed on the process that you do it yourself. But the reality is 3/4 of all people that list their home for sale by owner end up hiring a realtor. So save yourself the time and call Darren James. Agent225.com.
Think real estate, think Darren James.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com. You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe. My whole team on wild.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies. We've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability. Because your well-being is more than a priority, it's our purpose.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Office Products is a nationally recognized Savin office equipment dealer based right here in Louisiana. Over 100 employees strong, Gulf Coast has the boots on the ground to support all vertical markets, from education, engineering, legal, and finance. With the latest in office technology, from desktop to production segment units, Gulf Coast and Savin have the perfect fit for you. Call 225-756-2644. That's 756-2644 for Gulf Coast Office Products.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
Wrapping up hour number 2. We're glad you're with us. Get your questions in for Theriot. You can email us, tweet us, or text us in the 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 3.
After further review.
Oh, man, a weekend is upon us. Precious few weekends before football season starts, before the kids are back in school. If you have not been to Supper Club this summer, what are you waiting on? Book your reservation right now. SupperClubBTR.com, SupperClubBTR.com. Or better yet, if you're out of town or you have guests coming in during football season, make sure you get your reservation for the Friday nights before football games and on Saturday, football Saturdays as well. Like, it's going to be jam-packed. It's the place to be on the Friday night before a football game. So get your reservation now. Look, Florida's going to be in. South Carolina's going to be in. A&M's going to be here. Get your reservation now for those football weekends over at Supper Club. SupperClubBTR.com. SupperClubBTR.com. Remember, always open seating at the bar, but get your reservations. Experience Supper Club. SupperClubBTR.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
The Windsor Senior Living Community in Mandeville, Louisiana is a beautiful, vibrant apartment community geared toward seniors. They are nestled right in the heart of Mandeville, where seniors live a more carefree lifestyle in spacious apartments with the peace of mind that comes from having a little extra help. Call the Windsor at 985-624-8040 to schedule a lunch and tour. Come see how the Windsor can be your passport to peace of mind.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Christine Lisi. Amid another wild afternoon of weather at the Open Championship, Scotty Scheffler had 8 birdies as he shot a 7 under 64, and he's got a one-shot lead at golf's oldest major championship. After Pittsburgh's TJ Watt got his big payday, Dallas's Micah Parsons, Cincinnati's Trey Hendrickson are 2 of the next star pass rushers in line for mega deals. Parsons has made it clear he will be at Cowboys training camp. Hendrickson said in May he will not suit up for the Bengals under his current contract. ESPN NFL front office insider Mike Tannenbaum.
If I'm Trey Hendrickson, tell me why I'm not worth $41 million. Mm-hmm. And Cincinnati's answer is I'm not going to be bound by the Pittsburgh Steelers' mistake. And, that's why this is a tough one to see getting done. Like Parsons, to me, that's pretty easy. In his prime, young, just pay the bill and move on.
Yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson, likewise. This one, to me, it'll be interesting.
Mike Tannenbaum on Unsportsmanlike. In baseball's first game out of the All-Star break, Cubs ended the Red Sox 10-game winning streak 4-1. WNBA All-Star Weekend tips off tonight, 8 Eastern on ESPN.
ESPN Radio is presented by Progressive Insurance. Progressive Commercial Insurance flexes to fit your business's needs. From quick repairs to adjustable coverages and even payment options, Progressive Commercial makes it easy to get what you need. Quote today in as little as 7 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
Matt Moscona.
I'm very important.
After further review.
Say it one more time.
After further review with Matt Moscona.
And here we go.
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio.
That's right. You can't handle the
Riot Radio Hour.
Let's do that again. Guess who's back? Back again.
I want some more.
The Riot Radio Hour.
Well, let's start the insanity. Giddy up.
With Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot.
Let me find out your way, spank the hide your gut. Let me find out your stomach.
Hour 3, off we go. Welcome aboard. Glad you're with us, AFR. Presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. Matt.
Love you, Matt.
Paul O'Neill.
They're chanting Paul O'Neill's name.
Yes, sir. Glad you are as well. Get out there, make it a good one. Yeah, Brad?
Yeah, Brad.
All right, we got a lot to do. Lot to do. 15 minutes from right now, Theriot and I will talk a little bit about LSU baseball, the transfer portal ads this week post-draft. In 27 minutes from right now, we're giving away $10,000 cash. You want to enter? Go to parishbuilt.com, parishbuilt.com. Sign up for a free no-obligation roofing inspection. It's not a sales pitch. We're not selling you anything. It's free. Just sign up for an inspection. Totally free. And you're entered to win 10 grand cash. parishbuilt.com. We're drawing in 27 minutes from right now at 5:30. Go to parishbuilt.com. Just got back from SEC Media Days. Mm-hmm. I always find it interesting when I go to this event because I go in, I think the audience has probably heard me say this, so for your benefit. I go in always with a very deep understanding of LSU, surface level understanding of the rest of the league. My goal is to come out with a deeper understanding of all the other teams.
Okay.
And one of the big, gigantic takeaways that I had from this week is that there is no consensus really on who the best team is. And a big part of that is because every team that's perceived to be a contender has a giant quarterback question. Texas. Arch Manning was a 5-star, and there's so much hype around him. He's played 3 games. Started 3 games. 2 of them against G5. The one SEC game he started was Mississippi State. Congrats. They were 2-10 last year. Georgia. Carson Beck's now at Miami. They got a new quarterback as well, Gunnar Stockton. We saw Gunnar Stockton play in the bowl game, and it was not good.
No.
They lost to Notre Dame. Alabama. There's a lot of talk about Alabama maybe having the best defense in the country. I saw some defensive rankings that had Bama as the best defense in the country. We'll see. But Ty Simpson is stepping in at quarterback. He hasn't played at all. So what do you have there? I don't know. Maybe he's good. But even a guy like Nuss starting for the first time last year, LSU went 8-4. I mean, there's growing pains. That's to be expected with a first-year starting quarterback. And then you look at guys like Lenore Sellers and DJ Lagway, even John Mateer at Oklahoma. He's coming in from Washington State. Brother, like, he had a good season at Washington State last year, but look at who they played. Like, what do you really think you've learned about yourself, at Washington State when you play this schedule? Because remember, the Pac-12 basically had to display it in disband, but it was a two-team league. So they had to put together the best schedule they could. They played Portland State, Texas Tech, Washington, San Jose State, Boise State, Fresno State, Hawaii, San Diego State, Utah State, New Mexico, Oregon State, Wyoming, and then Syracuse in the bowl game.
They played a lot of states.
The only ranked team they played in the regular season was number 25, Boise State, September the 28th. That was it. Like, what do we know about Washington State and John Mateer? I don't know. And so now he comes into the SEC like, am I sold that he's going to come and sling it and be awesome? I'm not. My point is, they all got questions. Like, the one without a question is Garrett Nussmeier. It's LSU. Like, you have the leading returning passer in college football. So if you have all these questions at the most important position in organized team sports, like, wouldn't you defer to the team that's got that question emphatically answered? I mean, that's kind of how I always look at preseason projections. And like, if even in game week, when we're doing picks, like we sit there and do the silly pick segment every week, if I got a toss up, I always look at coach, quarterback, venue. Well, LSU's going to have the quarterback edge effectively every time they play.
Mm-hmm.
So hat tip to Brad Crawford over at CBS. He put together his quarterback ranking coming out of media days in the SEC, and he had Garrett Nussmeier at the top of his list. Garrett Nussmeier, number 1, which doesn't feel like it should be a stretch, but for a lot of people, they're just not there. He had Arch, number 2, on his list. Then Lenora Sellers, number 3. John Mateer, number 4. DJ Lagway, number 5. And then you get to guys like Diego Pavia, 6. Taylon Green from Arkansas at 7. Austin Simmons, a new quarterback at Ole Miss, 8. Ty Simpson from Alabama, 9. I just look Gunnar Stockton at Georgia, 10. I mean, you mean to tell me, then Blake Shapen at State, 11. I mean, to tell me, like, Bama and Georgia have the 9th and 10th best quarterbacks in the league going into the season, which I think is probably right. How can you just assume they're going to be awesome? I don't, I can't, I won't. So I thought actually Brad Crawford nailed this. For whatever it's worth, Marcel Reed at A&M, 13. Bo Prabula from Missouri, 14. Joey Aguilar of Tennessee, 15. And then Zach Calzada at Kentucky, 16. That's how I'm not sure there's anything on that list I would change.
I mean, I think a lot of the, like, I guess, I don't know, angst with Nussmeier's kind of the way he finished. You had a couple games there at the end, some high-profile games, national television type stuff, and he didn't play great. I mean, so for the casual fan that doesn't get to watch the day in, day out stuff, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. And we talked about it earlier. These guys that do the rankings aren't as versed with their teams, and you said it yourself. Like you going into these events, you know exactly what's happening at LSU, and the other ones it's kind of a toss up. The Arch Manning for me thing is a major question mark. Although, just from a tools standpoint and the talent that he's got around him, I think it's a pretty safe bet.
We're gonna find out early. Week 1, Texas is at Ohio State. They're at the defending national champ. So Arch's first game as the full-time starter is on the road at Ohio State. Mm-hmm. Like, we're going to find out pretty quickly. And my guess is he'll make some plays, and there's going to be some real tough head-scratching moments. Look, a year ago, Texas went and played at Michigan, who's the defending national champ. Michigan ended up being a 500 team last year. They just weren't very good.
Right.
So I think Ohio State's going to be pretty good this year. That's going to be we're going to learn a lot about Texas. We're going to learn a lot about LSU, Clemson, Alabama going to Florida State. Florida State was miserable last year. They were 2-10, but they feel like they weathered that storm to get through to this side. They're going to be better. It's a true road game in Tallahassee. I mean, Kalen DeBoe's out there. What if you go? What if you go lose the opener at Florida State?
Can happen. I've seen it happen.
Those were neutral sites. This is actually in Tallahassee. That'd be so good.
Oh, man.
All the Bama people were asking me at media days, when you going to do Bama Bernie? Be real quiet. I'm like, you don't really think that's done, do you?
So that's what I was going to ask. Let's say week 1, Bama loses at Florida State, LSU wins at Clemson. What's leading the show on Monday? I mean, can you really not lead with LSU?
Sure.
There's the answer then.
They lose to a 2-10 Florida State. Let Ty Simpson go. Look, hey, man. Last year, it just, like, the preseason conversation is fun. It's talks. But it doesn't mean, like, we all get things wrong.
Yeah.
Do you realize last year, I'm sitting there, because LSU played USC on a Sunday. I'm sitting there on Saturday night at Circus Swim. It's me, Erica, our friends Keith and Danae, Russ Mitchell's with us.
Oh, Russ.
We rented a cabana. So we're in our little cabana looking at this 100 yard. How big is that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know
Circus Swim,
what you're talking about.
If you ever see it, it's like the outdoor swim up sports bar thing. The screen is, what's it, like 50 yards wide? I don't know whatever. It's like the size of a building.
It's huge, yeah.
And I'm watching Notre Dame win at Kyle Field. And what I tweeted immediately after that game was, didn't I have to sit here at media days and listen to every friggin' A&M goofball? Respect to my friends. But tell me that Connor Wegman is going to be a first-round draft pick? All I heard all offseason, Connor Wegman. I'm going, based on what? And they put him in a figure 4 leg lock for 3.5 hours. He stunk, lost his job to Marcel Reed. He ain't even there no more. But at this time last year, pull up last year's preseason all-conference team, please. I'm curious. I am very curious if Connor Wegman was on any of the preseason all-SEC teams a year ago. I don't know if he was. In my head, Jackson Dart, I think, was first team. Milroe was probably right there as well. And I feel like I'm probably leaving someone else off, but I'm wondering if Wegman was in that mix, maybe like as the third team preseason all-SEC. But like if you looked at like way too early mock drafts and stuff like that, his name was in all that stuff.
He was a guy. Yep.
Anyway. I mean, it's just good. Look, there just aren't enough wins to go around. Like, somebody is going to go 5-7. Mm-hmm. Someone who's expecting to be really good, they're going to go 7-5. It's just the nature of it because when all these teams play each other, somebody's got to lose.
Yeah, it's changed. It's not the cupcake schedule stuff is changing. It's real games every week.
And you have 16 league members. Mm-hmm. Like, not everybody can go 10-2, 11-1. Like, more of the league is going to center in 7-5, 8-4. You're going to have that clump in the middle. It's just the way it's going to go. What you got?
No Connor Wegman. Also, no Jackson Dart.
Milroe?
Milroe is third team.
Third team.
Milroe was third team.
Carson Beck
was first team. That worked out.
Oh my God.
Quinn Ewers, second team.
Ewers, okay. I'll buy that. I like Quinn Ewers. And again, we were in Dallas last year. A lot of Texas media. Anyway. All right. It's after further review. Okay, this is it. When we come on the other side of this break, the entries for the $10,000 are over. This is your last chance to enter. When we come out of this break, entries are shut down, and we're announcing the winner at 5:30. Somebody's winning $10,000 cash. Go to parishbuilt.com, parishbuilt.com, parishbuilt.com For your chance to win $10,000, sign up for a free no-obligation roofing inspection. You got 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes to enter and it's shut down. It's AFR.
AFR.
We're brought to you by Duplessis Builders, duplessisbuilders.net. Man, while I was in Atlanta, I was texting a little bit with Derek. They are swamped right now, and I love that. What an amazing thing. I'm so grateful to so many of you who have trusted me, and you've called Duplessis. Not to say you're hiring them on the spot, but if you're going to vet different pool builders, give Duplessis Builders a call. Like, sit down and have a conversation with Derek or his team. Walk into their showroom. Like, you can even just start at their website, and at the top of the page, there's a tab that says your book, and it's a book that they wrote about the process of going through the pool build. It's so comprehensive. They do amazing work, and truthfully, their warranty is what separates them. It's the proof in the pudding. Industry standard is a 1-year workmanship warranty on your pool. Duplessis offers a 10-year workmanship warranty. They're going to build you a beautiful pool, and they're going to stand by their work. It's duplessisbuilders.net. Check them out online, duplessisbuilders.net.
Value Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
All right, 12 minutes from right now, we will announce our $10,000 winner at Parish Construction and Roofing, the 10K giveaway, parishbuilt.com, parishbuilt.com. Fired up to do it. Thanks to everybody who keeps participating. Hey, man, look, y'all keep participating. We're going to keep doing it.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Theriot had the crazy idea to give away $5,000. Went so well. We bumped it up to 10. Went well. Doing 10 again. I know you want to go to 25.
My goal would be to get to 50.
I'd love to give away $1 million.
I want to be at 50 by Christmas.
Oh.
That's kind of been my like.
So you think we go 25 then 50?
I mean, I'd like to go 30 next time. It's gonna be hard for me to convince Tilly to go to 50. But the numbers, I mean, we'll see.
Theriot just wants to give away cash. That's a great idea. I mean, if you got the cash to give away.
We can do 50 by Christmas, and we can do a real, like, Santa Claus can go to someone's house.
What if we did 5 10K winners?
We could do
bless 5 different families around the holidays.
We could do the 12 days of Christmas. We could do cash, like a 12 days of Christmas cash thing. Giveaway. We could do 5 a day.
For 12 days, that's 60 grand.
That's okay. It might be worth it. And then we could sing, on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave
Santa
to
Ryan.
me.
What if you just like rolled up on people, like knocking on their door and just handed them 5 G's and 1s?
In a Santa outfit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course.
That would be great.
I love this idea.
I think we should do 12 days of Christmas. We should give away $5 grand a day for 12 days.
Okay.
That's what I want to do. That's my goal. Yeah. Tilly hates me. He's like, but.
Ryan.
Golly, man. What are you doing? Hey, just trust me, bro.
Tilly's on his way to Georgia right now. Just cursing you.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing he can do about it either. Yep.
The last time you and I, it's been a month since you and I have been able to do this. Just vacations, being out of town, different schedules, whatnot, 4th of July on a Friday, all that stuff. So in the time that we haven't done this, the draft, the Major League Baseball draft happened, and subsequently LSU has gotten really active in the transfer portal. Were there any... Let's start with the draft. Were there any surprises of guys who were picked that are gonna sign that you thought were gonna come back, or where they went?
I was surprised that Ethan Fry went where he went. I was. He wasn't an everyday player until about midway through the year, and he played every day at DH.
He is a right-handed DH who has not played a position in 3 years in college.
That's right. So
usually guys that don't show a glove, there's just not a premium. And the Astros gave him $1 million. They signed him over slot, which is crazy considering he's never played a position.
They really liked him.
Sure.
They liked him the whole year, and I think they liked him out of high school. I mean, it was one of those deals. That was a surprise. Shores went where I thought Shores should go, and I think Chase Shores could be in the big leagues before any of them. Maybe the first college arm, maybe the first guy to reach the big leagues in this draft. That wouldn't be shocking or surprising to me.
If he went to the Angels, he was one of those guys that had he gone to a contending team, like he could have been a bullpen piece this year.
Absolutely.
Like he could instantly be an 8th inning setup guy throwing 100 out of the bullpen with that slider.
That's right. So that may have surprised some folks, but that did not surprise me at all. To me, he was always the most projectable. It was a cool draft. It was a fun draft. I mean, just on a personal level, seeing Ethan Holiday go where he went and go to the Rockies, I thought was really cool. Matt and I are friends. His dad played together in St. Louis, and Matt was drafted, by the Rockies. So that was a pretty neat thing. Stanfield coming back is a surprise, is a shock to me a little bit. I figured he would sign, whether it's draft or free agent. I thought he would be playing pro ball next year.
I think. Tell me if you agree with this. The best information I had is that Fry was going to play left next year. Curiel was moving to center, and Brown's coming back to play right, which meant Stanfield was kind of the odd man out. And that also made it tricky for Ashton Larson, which is why he left, and now he's at Texas. And so they were going to be in a tough spot with Stanfield if he went undrafted because they needed Curiel's going to play center, and they needed to get Fry a position, right? So Stanfield goes undrafted. That's kind of the blessing in disguise with Fry signing.
Right.
Because now you're returning a starter who had 300 conference play.
Hell of a player. And definitely, come on, we want you back. Absolutely. You know, it's not like get out the door, go sign. I just thought that he would. You want that. The guy's a winner. He's 300 hitter, like you said, got some really big hits. I mean, yeah, you want that guy to come back, but it does throw a little bit of a wrinkle into that plan. That outfield that you just laid out is the best outfield in the country by far. The one with Fry in left field, Curiel in center, and Jake Brown in right. I mean, that's a hell of an outfield. So, you know, everybody else was kind of what I had expected. Cowan coming back, I think, is gonna prove to be a really good thing for LSU. We're not going to see that play out until next year, but I think everybody's going to be really excited to get that guy back. I think he's going to have a great year next year. But, you know, my only question mark really is on the mound. I mean, there's some holes to fill, but you've got a really good player in Tanner Reeves that can pick it, that's coming back, and so yeah, I mean, first base is a question mark. You know, you mentioned
real quick. I'm sorry, I want to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Because the tricky part with losing both Jones and Fry is that now you don't have a big power bat.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a guy in your lineup capable of hitting 20-plus homers. Braden Simpson, a transfer from High Point, hit 22 last year, but how does it translate coming into the SEC? And it was very obvious. I would say actions speak louder than words. They went and added Zach York and then Dax Daith. They were looking to Daith's a pitcher.
Dardar?
Dardar had already signed. Who's the other one I'm thinking of?
Trent Caraway from Oregon State.
Caraway from Oregon State.
Yeah, Caraway.
So York is the guy that's like the 300-pound guy from Grand Canyon. So big left-handed power bat. And then Caraway was the MVP of the Corvallis. He's a guy who had 5 homers in the Corvallis Regional. So they very clearly were lacking a power bat, and so they think they went and addressed it there. How big of a deal do you think it is not having the guy that projects to be a problem, like that 20-homer guy in the middle of your lineup, like Jones? Fry hit 13 this year, but you know, had he gotten 250 at-bats, he would have projected that way.
How many did Milam hit this year?
11.
Yes, I mean, he'll hit more. Will he hit 20? Probably not, but maybe. I mean, I guess he could. Look, there's multiple ways to win baseball games. I mean, you can have 1 or 2 guys that hit 20, 25, 30 homers, or you can have, 5 or 6 guys that hit 10 to 15 each. I mean, you can bunt and hit and run, and steal bases, or you can play station to station and wait for the big inning. And the beauty is we've got a coach in Jay Johnson down here that is willing to manage to the ability of his team. I mean, he's going to spend all fall figuring out how they can win games. I mean, ultimately, you just want to touch home plate more than the other team. And so, baseball's not one of those games, where this is how you have to win it. So you're still going to have to pitch. You're still going to have to play defense. And quite honestly, that's what won the national championship last year. It was the defensive ability of this team that was unbelievable, maybe the best ever. And then it was the pitching staff. And so, that's going to win at the end of the season. What gets you there, with some bats and some big games, some big innings is there. But like I said, man, Curiel's going to take a step forward. He's going to hit more homers. I don't think it's a big deal. I really don't, to not have that 20-plus homer guy in your lineup.
They're also replacing the outfield, we feel really confident is set. But they're going to replace everybody on the infield except Milam at short. How do you think?
Who plays where in the outfield?
Curiel's moving to center.
Stanfield's going to left?
For the same reason that Milam was playing short this year and Braswell went to third. Like, when you have that guy,
you put him there.
He's going there. So we'll see how it plays out. But I would be fall over stunned. I mean, Curiel's going to play center. Brown's going to be your right fielder. I think Stanfield's is your left fielder. So infield, like, how do you feel about how that looks.
Well, I think the kid from Oregon State,
Caraway,
plays third. I would say today. I mean, that would be my guess.
Okay.
You've got the best shortstop in America, and Stephen Milam. I think Tanner Reeves plays second base, and I don't know who plays first. You know, that's a good question. John Pearson, maybe. One of the guys, the kid from Grand Canyon, maybe. You know, I don't know. Is it a platoon type deal with those two guys? Behind the plate is a question mark. You know, you've got Eddie Yaman coming back. You got Aaron Beatty.
Do you think Aaron Beatty? Do you think Yaman's capable? We haven't seen him, but it feels like Aaron Beatty is just the plug and play obvious answer there. Right?
Yaman's a great receiver, I think, and a good catcher. But yeah, Aaron Beatty's probably the plug and play. I mean, you signed the number one catcher in the country that chose not to go to the draft and come in. So I mean, catcher is a question mark for me. You would think Aaron Beatty just says, "This is mine. Sorry, guys. Y'all are going to have to wait till next year." And that's the best case scenario. But, you know, third, short, and second, in my opinion, are pretty set at the moment. And then first base, you've got some great options. Behind the plate, I don't know. That's the one where I'm just kind of I don't know. I don't know who plays back there.
Okay. All right, it's at further review. We're glad you're hanging out with us here. We are, when we come back, going to announce our $10,000 winner. Fired up about this. And then we'll wrap up the show with Ask Ryan. So you get your questions in. Email us, tweet us, or text us, 225-396-4400, 396-4400. As always, we appreciate our friends at Relief Windows and ReliefWindows.com. Windows door siding. Oh, yeah, they do shutters as well. This is the time of year, man, where it's a bajillion degrees outside.
So hot.
Like, your AC works overtime. And so if you want to make your home more energy efficient, reduce those costly air leaks. Again, like, if you don't have custom made-to-measure windows at your home, you're probably, your home is inefficient. Like, you are spending money because hot air is getting in, the cool air from your AC is getting out. Make your home more energy efficient, lower your energy bills in time. This will pay for itself, and it's going to increase your home's resale value as well. And by the way, there's a lot of companies that like to talk about warranties. How can a company tell you they offer a lifetime warranty, a 20-year, whatever, if that company's only been around for a couple of years? Prove it. With Relief Windows, they just celebrated 17 years in business, and they offer a lifetime transferable warranty on labor, material, and glass breakage. It's Relief Windows and ReliefWindows.com. Okay, quick break. Come back. Theriot insists we give away $10,000. What's he laughing at?
It's going to be fun.
That's going to be sick. We'll do that next on AFR.
AFR.
Man, you want to feel your best?
I do.
How about you wake up on a Friday, you put your feet on the ground, and you groan?
It's not good.
And you feel tired. You need 6 cups of coffee just to get to lunch.
I do 3. But...
And then you go home at night, and instead of working out, you just lay on the couch.
Eat some cookies.
Yeah. Gaining weight.
Giving up.
I got an idea. Called Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. Yes, they do ED treatments, but that's only one tiny part of what they do. Hormone replacement therapy can be transformative, life-changing. The hormones that control how you feel, the vitality you had when you were in your 20s, you can regain that feeling. It is possible. It's safe. It's affordable. It's effective. A simple blood test to let you know if you're a candidate. Log on to yourgoodwood.com, yourgoodwood.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected, supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
At Atmos Energy, our smart choice solutions help customers save energy and emissions with rebates up to $500 off high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future.
luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always. No paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
All right, rolling along here. So we're supposed to be giving away $10,000. I'm trying to get the leads imported right now into the wheel spin thing to be able to do this. So I need somebody to help me. I need you, like, while I do this.
Okay,
I need you all to talk. So you
Muse.
have interesting conversation.
Hey, man, how's it going?
No, I got one for you.
All right, what you got?
Maverick Rizzi.
Yeah, I like Maverick Rizzi a lot.
That's where I want to go.
Okay.
I think Maverick Rizzi is going to be this year's version of Case and Evans.
Ooh.
What he was this year.
Okay.
Actually, he might be a little bit better, and I think Maverick Rizzi is going to be the one that kind of like takes the step forward.
What you're saying, you think Maverick Rizzi is going to be a little bit better than Case and Evans?
Was this year. Next year.
Why?
I think because he's got a year under his belt. He's been here.
Okay.
He's been here for a
He
year.
led the team in appearances, by the way. Maverick Rizzi did.
This year?
Led LSU's team in appearances.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to be the guy. The one thing that did concern me, though, about LSU 2026 is none of the starting pitchers for next year will have been starting pitchers. Well, I mean, you'll have Evans, but he wasn't
Spot
like
start.
Yeah, he's a spot start guy. So that's a bit of a concern.
Same thing, though, from 24. I mean, you lost Jump, you lost Holman. Cade Anderson had midweek starts, and that was it. He had that one spot start in SEC play.
Cade Anderson was William Schmidt.
Yeah, man. I mean, that is the – like for me, that's really the X factor for the starting rotation. I mean, if William Schmidt, if it clicks –
he takes a step forward like Anderson did. And there was a lot of similarities. I thought that early Anderson was awesome and then struggled as it got through SEC. Kind of the same thing with William Schmidt.
Okay, so you said, back to Maverick Rizzi real quick, though. You mentioned, okay, you think he's going to be better than Evans was this year. You think he's in that role? Or is that a guy you think could push for a spot in the starting rotation, maybe?
I would like to see him start.
Okay.
I would like to see him start.
That's one of the more interesting things with this team is they have so many different guys now for 3 spots. I mean, Casey Evans, William Schmidt, Maverick Rizzi. You just brought in Cooper Moore.
Well, the problem with that, too, on the weekend is you've got those 3 guys that you just mentioned, the first 3, they're all the same guy, basically.
Yeah.
They're all the mid to upper 90s, good breaking ball. So I think from a weekend standpoint, you do want to give the opposition a different look.
Okay.
We got action.
All right. Your boy was having a little moment there. Was having trouble with the Excel doc, getting all the names ingested, but we got it now, so sorry about that. Okay. I like the conversation too. Who do you think will be the rotation next year? If you had a guess today.
Evans,
Maverick
Rizzi,
okay,
and William Schmidt.
Okay.
Evans, Schmidt, and Cooper Moore.
Okay.
Scone.
Considering I've not seen Cooper Moore throw a ball.
Wait, no. What about the
lefty?
lefty?
Cooper Williams or
Cooper
Connor
Williams?
Ware? Cooper Williams or Connor Ware?
Cooper Williams, for sure. Yeah, he's starting on the weekend, by the way. That guy's good. He's going to be a hell of a pitcher.
Okay.
I forgot about him. That's my bad. That's on me.
Okay. He takes Rizzi's spot or Schmidt?
Jay has always said he is going to have a premium arm at the back of the bullpen. So one of those guys you just mentioned is going to be the closer. Yeah. I don't know who it'll be, but it'll be one of those guys.
It won't be the lefty.
I tend to agree on Cooper Moore because you went and got an experienced starter, and all the experienced starters that Jay always brings in always end up in the rotation. And the other name y'all didn't mention, well, you might have. I might have been doing this. Was Devin Sheeran.
Yeah, that's true.
So
man.
Devin Sheeran.
Oh yeah,
Devin Sheeran's the giant who throws 100 from Mount St. Mary's, who tore his ACL last year and didn't pitch, but he was brought in to be a weekend guy in 2025, and he's crushing it at the Cape. Point is, you got a lot of talented arms. I think you could take a month and figure out who's going to fit where. When you do, and it clicks.
There.
If, by the way, if Connor Ware is healthy, like, don't sleep on that. He was a 15th rounder. We'll see if he signs. I don't know what he's doing. But if he's back, I mean, he was their best arm in fall. Like, everybody who's told, like, he was their best arm in fall. He dealt with a back injury this year, and it clearly limited him. But if he's good, if he's healthy and I mean, they got lots of options. All right, you ready to give away 10 grand?
Let's give away 10 G's.
Parish Construction and Roofing for the 3rd time now. We're doing our cash giveaway. We started with 5 grand. It went so well. We bumped it up to 10. That went so well, so we're doing it again. It's simple. We're giving you the opportunity to win $10,000 cash. All you have to do is sign up for a free, no-obligation roofing inspection. Remember, if you signed up for the 5K or the 10K, and we did the inspection, not if you just try to sneak in an entry and then told us don't come by. If we did the inspection, you're still on the list. And so it rolls over. So you're automatically rolled over into the next one. So.
Do we have the wheel?
I got the wheel up. If Paul wants to see. We have all the names ingested into the, there it is right there. There's the wheel, the spinny wheel. Mr. to the right, do you want to push the button or you want me to do it?
I want to push it.
It's over here. You got to touch my keypad here. Okay. You want to walk around?
Nope. Or, I'm gonna stay right here.
All right. We're ready? All right. Hit it, Muse. Here we go. It's spinning. All right. Well, that was a little abbreviated. All right, here, you can hit it again. It's going to take a second to stop. Our winner is John Murphy!
10 grand! Money, 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 money!
Oh, yeah, you missed it. Spin money, money, money.
Yeah, John.
Hey.
I can't wait to go to your house.
Murphy.
Make it rain on you.
Hey, John Murphy, how does it feel to win $10,000 cash, John Murphy?
10 G's. Oh, yeah. We're coming to your house,
dude.
John.
John Murphy.
10 grand.
Can you go full screen, Paulie, so everybody can see the name there? There it is, John Murphy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Our
$10,000
winner. Theriot's coming to your house to shoot you with a money gun.
It's got to be such a good feeling. I want to enter to win this.
No. That's no. You take your own money? Like,
yeah.
I mean, what if you just give me $10,000 of your money and I give it to you?
I'd feel great.
I come to your house with a money gun.
If the wheel was spinning
yeah.
and it stopped on my name, I'd be like, give me my money back. Oh, John Murphy. Congrats, bro. Awesome.
Yeah. I did a thing today. I bought lottery tickets today.
Are you that guy?
No, I'm never that guy.
What made you do it?
I wanted an icy. It's a guilty pleasure. I love ices. So I went into the convenience store to get an icy, and I was checking out, and I don't even know why the cashier, nice young lady, was saying something, and it brought up, like, I was like, oh, beautiful day. She's like, maybe it's lucky. I was like, well, maybe I should buy a lottery ticket. She goes, oh, yeah, people buying them lottery tickets. They got this and this. I was like, oh, should I get one? She's like, I was like, what are they? I mean, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Millions this, Mega Millions. She's like, well, there's Mega Millions and Lotto and Powerball.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, which one? I was like, all right, well, give me one of each.
Yeah.
And so she did. And I was like, I hope I win. If I do, I'm fine. I'm going to give you a really nice tip.
Hey, if you win, what are you going to give me?
It depends how much I win. What do you need?
Would you give me, I mean, I need a lot. Would you give me just like a percentage? Would you give me
a percentage? No, that doesn't make sense. Why would I give you a percentage? I'll take care of you. What you need?
Yeah, but if it's $100 million that you'd win, I'd like to have an agreed upon percentage right now before you win. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want to get shortchanged here. And we have a lot of witnesses.
Shortchanged? What are you talking about? You did nothing.
5%?
No.
Okay.
Of $100 million?
It's 5%. What if you win $1,000?
$5 million.
What if you win 1,000? Would you give me 5%?
No.
Yes, you would. You'd give me 5% of 1,000.
That's $50.
You'd give me that.
I'll give you $50 right now.
Exactly. That's why I want to do the percentage.
If I won $100 million, the first thing I would do is I would tithe.
Yep.
Okay. So $10 million is going to church charities.
Mm-hmm. You got 90.
My family would be taken care of. My whole family.
What does that mean, though?
If whatever they need, house is paid off, everything, cash, nest egg, but whatever, boom, 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 boom. Everybody's done.
Okay, so
parents, in-laws, brother, sister, brother-in-law, sister-in-laws, like everybody's good. You're done.
So let's take 30 off of it for that.
Okay.
That's probably too much. Let's take 20.
Call it 30.
Call it 30.
Let's call it 30.
So now you're at 60.
I'm at 60. Well, and you got taxes too. So I'm 100.
We're going 100 after taxes.
100 after taxes. Okay. So I'm down to 60.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Probably just go put it all in crypto. Buy a bunch of Bitcoin.
What do I get? I don't care about what you're gonna buy. I'm just saying, of the 60, like, could I get $1 million?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Just $1 million. That's all I need.
Done. Yeah.
All right.
If I win $100 million, I'll absolutely give you $1 million.
I love that.
If I get $100 million, okay.
Yeah.
Here you go.
What else?
What else?
Would you give me 2?
If you need it. Yeah.
My guy. Okay.
What you need? You need 3? What you need it for? Tell me what you need.
No, I
for
think
it.
2 would be good. 2 would be good.
You need 2 to be able to walk? Well, I mean, come on. That's not enough for you to be done.
I know. I probably need 5. 5 would probably do it.
You need because you want to go buy that land. That's what you need.
5 would probably do it.
What if I bought the land for you?
Okay. Fair.
I own it, but you can just it's yours.
No.
Oh, you want me to buy the land for you? How much is the land you want?
It's 5 and some change.
That's why you need the 5%. I know you. I know.
Well,
I mean,
listen. Hey, I love this conversation. Gosh.
It's 5:48. Let's go to break.
AFR.
We're brought to you by River City's 1 Hour Air, where they're always on time or you don't pay a dime. I'll give you 5.
Yes.
You got 5. All right. If I win $100 million, you get 5.
Got 5 on it.
I got 5. And then everybody that I'm related to is going to be like, do I get 5?
Well, no, we made the deal already.
River City's 1 Hour Air, where they're always on time or you don't pay a dime. 752-0001, 752-0001, 752-0001, or 1hourbr.com. Spell it. Remember, River City's 1 Hour Air. Of course. Dude, Tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah.
So if your AC goes out on a Saturday, it sucks, right? Because places are closed on Saturday and Sunday, right? Not River City's 1 hour air. AC goes out at 5 o'clock on a Saturday. Call them. Guess who's coming to your house at 5 o'clock on a Saturday?
Wow.
River City's 1 hour air. You want to know why they have more than double the amount of 5-star Google reviews than the next closest competitor? Because they're the best. 752-0001.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Office Products is a nationally recognized Savin office equipment dealer based right here in Louisiana. Over 100 employees strong, Gulf Coast has the boots on the ground to support all vertical markets, from education, engineering, legal, and finance. With the latest in office technology, from desktop to production segment units, Gulf Coast and Savin have the perfect fit for you. Call 225-756-2644. That's 756-2644 for Gulf Coast Office Products. These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
Down the stretch we come, final segment here on a Friday edition of AFR, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. Way. This way.
Yes way. Good day today, man. Golly, feels
What a
good to
day.
give stuff away.
I know, it's so good. I'm giving you $5 million. That's
right.
When I win the Powerball.
That's right.
If it's $100 million.
If it's $100 million, I get 5. Awesome. I'll take it. What does Paulie get? Some subwoofers?
See you Monday.
AFR.
And we can take that $5 million and we can go straight to First South Farm Credit and buy your land.
Yes.
How about that?
Yes, you're coming with.
You're coming with.
Yeah.
First South Farm Credit, firstsouthland.com. If you want to buy land and you don't happen to win the Powerball and you want to finance that land, you want First South Farm Credit. firstsouthland.com. firstsouthland.com. Your first call should be to First South Farm Credit. Ben McDonald, when he bought his hunting property in Mississippi, which you've been to, right?
Uh-huh. Yep. It's awesome. Gorgeous. Beautiful.
Called First South Farm Credit. He was the first pick of the draft.
He was.
And when he wanted land, his first call was to First South Farm Credit. So you can go to the website, firstsouthland.com. Firstsouthland.com. Since 1916, you want that recreational property, land to build your family's dream home, agriculture, your first call should be to First South Farm Credit.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Parrish Construction and Roofing. This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parrishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs. From your hometown, parrishbuilt.com.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.